this, and this. There we go. Let me once again grab my windows as needed. Move this around. And bloop. And hopefully that is an acceptable place for my webcam. I know we were having some issues yesterday with a few of the games that I was playing, where the webcam was taking up some sensitive real estate. It was blocking things kind of awkwardly. I mean, the unfortunate truth of the matter is that yeah, the webcam will sometimes get in the way a little bit. You know, despite it innocently not meaning to, it is the reality of the situation. Think about this. I think I should probably look at this monitor. Let's just move it down. Let's move it down to this corner. That's probably good. Yeah, that's probably good. I'm in the corner on the other side. Let's go ahead and this too. Let's move it up a little bit. There we go. That's probably fine. Okay. We'll go ahead and minimize that. Options, I think I'll probably just stick with the default, honestly, for most things. Sound, I know, is one thing I'm always kind of harping on. Games do be loud sometimes. It's fairly quiet, I think. It should be okay, I think. Music or sound. I guess it doesn't give you like a test sound to see how loud it is, but it's probably fine. And backspace, okay. I'm almost like afraid to look too hard in any of the settings because sometimes you'll see a setting that kind of spoils something for you. Like, oh shit, that's in this game, like a grappling hook or a jetpack or that kind of thing. So I almost don't want to look too hard at anything in particular. That's quite an image right there. I wonder if that's what our character. I guess that's what our protagonist is gonna look like here. So. Yeah, like, you know, controller inputs. First control. Oh, I guess my controller is plugged in. I'm gonna assume that. Yeah, customized bindings. There we go. I'm gonna assume that mouse and keyboard is the default. I'm also gonna assume that's gonna be standard Quake. Can't really fuck that up, so I'm just gonna assume it's standard Quake. And let's just do single player, I suppose. What are add-ons? Okay, that's for if you have to download, I guess. Yeah. So we're gonna say new game. Again, this is called Project Enyo. Not Enya, not the new age singer from the 90s. This is Project Enyo, or Episode. I'm sorry, this is called Episode. That's what it's. All right. Yeah, there we go. We got there. So this is called Episode Enya. This is, or fuck, what did I just say? Not Enya. God damn it. I'll get it eventually. So this is called Episode Enyo. This, I believe, takes place prior to the events of Slave Zero X, which is the main game we're playing here, although Slave Zero X is itself a prequel to Slave Zero, which was a Dreamcast and Windows game from the late 90s. So what we're about to play, since this is a mod that is a prequel to a prequel, we're saying this is a pre-prequel, I guess. So yeah, there we go. Episode Enyo. Let's jump in, baby. All right, so no cutscene, no shenanigans here. This is a Quake mod. This is a Quake game. This is a Quake mod. So no flashlight, no fancy shenanigans. We got boomer shooter action here. We got a katana. There's no alt fire, I don't think, in Quake. We got gun. We got Johnson in the house. What's up, Johnson? Good to see you. Probably Norm McDonald difficulty. I think Norm difficulty feels right to me. Is there a use button in Quake, or do you shoot things? I think you shoot things to enable them or to unlock them, don't you? So the mule. So that's the name of the pistol. Feel free to let me know if. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can see the credits right here. Or wait, is that what that is? Oh, it's if you look here, it's the credits. Okay. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I think I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I get that. Pretty sure Quake works such that there's no dedicated use button. There we go. I was gonna stand with the armor. There we go. It does feel like it's a little bit maybe on the quiet side. Maybe that's just on my end. You have to connect to the server in order to lower the volume. In this case, raise the volume of the sounds. Okay, so it's just a little starting area, and of course, much like other Quake experiences, you set the difficulty not with just like a setting in a menu. You actually get to press buttons. So you just kind of run, you just kind of mush yourself into something to activate it. Now I'm gonna assume that's a bad guy. And also, I know very prominently in this game is melee stuff. In the main game is melee stuff. Melee stuff, like katana, weaponry, that kind of thing, is shown very prominently in the main game. So there might be times where we're very much encouraged to katana people to death in this game, as opposed to gun them to death. Got the gaming laptop, very nice. Looking at laptops, so around $300 cheaper. Oh, okay. So yeah, so you got a pretty good deal for it then. That's good. That's right. And of course, and if you got it through Costco, there you go. Yeah, getting it through Costco is the way to do it. Or at least just in general. I mean, I realize that not everybody's a fan of getting, you know, computer stuff from Costco at least. But I myself feel at least that if you do the research ahead of time and kind of know what you're looking for, you can sometimes find a sweet deal through Costco. I mean, I don't know if I would think to myself, oh cool, I'm gonna go shopping, and I don't know what I'm looking for, and I'm just gonna like let come what may and just get the first cheap thing that looks good. Oh, here we go, we got SMGs now. I would do some research, kind of like you were doing, Johnson, and then see what's the best deal. And sometimes the answer to that question is who has the best deal is Costco. Sometimes it's Costco, sometimes it's Newegg. Every once in a while Amazon will surprise you, but yeah, Costco can come in clutch for sure. That's where I got Gracie's laptop for Christmas a couple years ago. Yeah, that's the way to do it. And yes, yeah, Shayna and Doggy got some cuddles, which actually wasn't terribly surprising. It was not terribly surprising because you know, as I've you know, shared on many occasions, Shayna is, you know, always down for attention. Not sure what this is. She's always down for lovies. Like, she's always down for attention. You know, she is hard pressed to not constantly be down for getting lovies. So it was only a matter of time before she was gonna snuggle with Doggy. She is very she's like very so about Bonnie the dog. Which we kind of expected because she's seen dogs before, and every time she's never shown any sign of being scared of them, more just being ambivalent, like, I don't really care. So just very nonplussed about dogs. I was curious if there were like any secrets over there, but really there's no way I'm gonna get all the secrets in this game, so I'm not really too sure why I'd be so concerned. I also see this and I think like, oh man, is there any point to jumping down here? Or does this have a kill plane? Like, would this be a guaranteed kill plane that would shit my pants completely? I don't see like any power-ups. I don't see any kind of indication that says, oh yeah, there's stuff in here. I think the whole point of that sequence was to cut me off from getting to this catwalk. I think that's where we need to go ultimately. So I'll just go around the other way, kind of the way we were starting to go. So yeah, so she's the tortoiseshell. She's the one that we knew would be fine, you know, fairly quickly. You know, for a while there, she was not really avoiding Bonnie, but she was maybe a little bit avoiding her. More just kind of like feeling her out from a distance. Just being like, I don't know how about this, but definitely not like being fearful. More just kind of watching, just having a, ooh, shit. Just more having a measured, from a distance approach. More just like observing from afar and trying to gauge what she thought, you know, before going in for cuddles. Biosuit, that means I can actually swim through this swampy grossness with no problems at all. I like how I lined up that jump up. Spent all that time trying to line the jump up, and then I still hecked it up and fell like a doofus. Got another biosuit. I guess if I have more time down here, I might as well look around. So anyway, so yeah, so Shayna and Bonnie being little buddies. Actually, Gracie told me while I was doing work stuff, she was snuggling with Bonnie, and Shayna came over to her while they were both snuggling together. Shayna came over while Gracie was snuggling with Bonnie, and Shayna like kind of like, she didn't like snuggle up with Bonnie necessarily, but she like kind of stepped on top of her to get to Gracie. Also, I like how, oh, never mind. I thought that was another biosuit. That's just some guy's head that I killed earlier. But yeah, so she like stepped on top of Bonnie to get to Gracie, which means, all right, she's willing to, you know, have some form of contact with her. That's a good sign. So we're hoping that it means that that, you know, very, very soon. Here we go. Let's jump here. That very soon that they'll like properly be cuddling together. The unfortunate thing, of course, is that it's gonna be very warm for a while, for a good while here. But you know, eventually the winter will come once again, and when it gets cold again, I mean, that is a really good incentive for kitty cats and doggy dogs to get nice and warm and snuggly together. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that by then they'll be best buds, and maybe by then, maybe Ferret will sort of allow him and Bonnie to exist in the same room together, because for the time being, he is still hissing at her very angrily, like he's very convincing. If I didn't know that he couldn't harm a fly, I'd be like a little bit concerned. He sounds very angry every time she's near, every time she's like in the same room with him. He hisses a lot. But I did notice the other day, got a Neo Henigashima shotgun. That sounds fancy. The other day, actually it was yesterday. Ouch. I know what that noise means. That's grenade launcher friend. Kind of looks like something from Warhammer with the cape. A simple man, I see large fellow with cape and spikes. I assume Warhammer. But anyway, for the most part, he's staying very far away from her, and he's staying upstairs with very little exception. However, he did surprise me. He did surprise me where he actually came down part of the stairs and was like looking at the two at me, and I think he was looking at Gracie and me and Bonnie together. But he was kind of like spying on the three of us, and as I approached the stairs, he kind of like wised up and ran up the stairs. But like, he's at least been watching. He's at least been watching. I'm hoping that's a sign that maybe he's a nice rocket shot there. I'm hoping that's a sign that maybe he's you know, by virtue of him watching from afar, by virtue of him observing, maybe that's a sign that he's maybe thinking, okay, maybe she's not an irredeemable demon. Maybe it's okay. And they don't have to be best friends. They just need to coexist together. And again, Bonnie doesn't give a shit. She's completely content to be around kitty cats. Could not be bothered. Could not be bothered in the slightest. Whoa, rocket friend. What the hell? So it's like, all I ask is coexistence. I don't think that's too much to ask, is it? Get caught up on chat here. Maybe take a week. Yeah, I figured it'd be a few days to a week at most, for sure. But yeah, the good news is that it only took a couple days, and they're more than happy to coexist. Also gigantic, cartoonishly yellow and banana bunch looking rib cages. Oh my god. You know, I just watched a really fun video essay a little bit earlier about the title was a little bit misleading, and it kind of is it's almost like nostalgia bait. It's a little bit of a nostalgia bait, but the basic gist of the video was like when video games were simpler, and more just because simplicity or like hardware limitations breeds more creativity a lot of the time. Not always, but like, you know, limitations when it comes to realistic graphics and smaller budgets means, you know, developers and publishers had to get creative when it came to using their resources to make games. Nowadays, you know, we got these big budget titles that have really cool visuals and whatnot. You know, there's kind of more of an overabundance of like ultra realism stuff, and not as much of like the fun cartoonish stuff and like zany weirdness, unless you're looking in the indie game sphere. If you're considering indie games, obviously that kind of throws that out the window. But when it comes to like big budget main stuff, you know, we're kind of limited. But anyway, it was a cool video, and oh, he just got zapped. And I feel that way whenever I play any kind of Quake or Doom mod. I always like revel in the simplicity of the control scheme. It's always a breath of fresh air when compared to something that's obviously much more involved. something with that's more involved. Is, you know, maybe prettier graphics, but also sometimes has like a control scheme that takes a while to get the hang of, and you know, like a combat system that has some layers to it. Not that I've played anything super complex recently, but still, it is still a nice breath of fresh air regardless. A couple hits there. This guy got zapped real good. We'll need to find some way to resolve that, obviously. Talking computers and talk about Shayna and Bonnie being little buddies. Yeah, it's nice. It's good. She's gonna be the cut. Oh yeah, they're gonna be cuddle buds, no question. Ooh, do you think I can? I think you. Yeah, I was gonna say if I hold shift, it's like a walk button. Is this a sneaky little secret? It is a sneaky little secret. Also, speaking of, like, you know, simpler things, look at this background. Look at this skybox. Oh, I love it. I love this kind of shit, dude. So old school. I'll be proud of Farrah too, Johnson. Yeah, the moment when he's like willing to sniff her. Even if he sniffs and then immediately runs away, if he at least allows himself to get close to go for sniffies, that'll be a winning sign right there. Yeah, I figured I couldn't make that jump. There was a couple spots to try. The first of which is gonna be over here. If I fall down, I do see that there's an elevator down there, which is good. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll get there. We will get there. You know, we just got to be patient. These things, they take time, and you know, sometimes dogs and cats just, you know, don't always see eye to eye when it comes to trying to share. Oh, that disables. I thought it was gonna be like an elevator. Disable lasers. I was expecting a thing to come down. Oh, hello. Now, I do enjoy a good Quake mod or a good Quake-like. This is a Quake mod, obviously, but this is all part of the Slave Zero X experience. It is free to download, though, so if anybody doesn't own Slave Zero X, but they want to try this Quake mod, Episode Enyo is available, I think, or freely available. I think it's on itch.io. Now, it says lasers disabled, maybe... Oh, other lasers, not those lasers. That's lightning arc. That's not lasers, that's lightning arc. Lasers are... here. We got Rusa in the house, by the way. What's up, Rusa? We're talking dogs and kitty cats. Yeah, without the... Yeah, that would be impressive. Because, yeah, he might go for sniffies and still hit and still hiss. But I'm with you. I'm with you, Johnson. Like, it's only a matter of time. It's a plasma beam. Plasma rifle there. There we go. It's only a matter of time till I get my own explodey. Some kind of rocket launcher thing. Waste processing power grid. Good. That means the lightning arc that we saw above should be open season. Yeah, she's like medium energy. So I would say small to medium energy. Yeah, small to medium energy for Bonnie for sure. Like, she definitely has energy. And she definitely, like, you know, she's one of those dogs where if you're just chilling, like I am right now, if I were to stand up suddenly, or not even suddenly, if I just were to move to stand up, she'd be like, oh, word? Where we going, fam? Like, she's down. Like, she'll stand up. She's at attention. She is ready to go at a moment's notice. But she's also fine to chill. Like, she's one of those dogs that is more than excited to, you know, go on. I almost don't want to say the word. Go on walkies. She's always down for that. She's always down to go potty and go outside and go sniffing around. She likes hanging out with other dogs. She loves other people. Loves other people. My God, she's a people dog. So, she has so many of the standard dog traits, standard, like, you know, desirable dog traits that we all want to see in doggies. You know, Dexter, my sweet little boy my little buddy that I miss every day. I love that dog so much, but I will confess, he lacked a lot of those aspects. He lacked a lot of those things that were, like, you know, standard dog aspects. You know, he was much more timid. You know, a very gentle dog, could not hurt a fly if he wanted to, and his gentle demeanor was always so relaxing and so soothing. But yeah, you know, in some ways, it could be argued that he was not as fun compared to a dog like Bonnie. That's okay. I didn't need for him to be fun, obviously. You know, he was just my little sweet buddy. That's all he needed to be. but it is something really fun where you can pop a dog in the car. They're happy to go on an adventure, go for a walk in the park. It is really good. It's a really good thing. So I'm really glad we got it. We chose well. If I'm allowed to pat myself on the back, I think we chose well. There we go. I was trying to find the SMG button. Like lots of cuddles, yeah. I'm in the same boat, Johnson. Ultimately, when push comes to shove, yeah, I would say I'm inclined to agree. My absolute favoriteest kind of animal is the one that's just down for endless cuddles, and that's how Dexter was. Dexter was down for endless cuddles. The good news is that Bonnie also has a, I would say, near endless capacity for cuddles. Near endless. So, you know, you get a lot of the benefits that I was just mentioning, but also you get you know, a lot of what Dexter had to offer too. So I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy and very pleased with our choices. Was to adopt our new doggy. She's a sweet little girl. Yeah. This is actually pretty not so hard so far, by the way. Oh, I say that right before I get fucking bludgeoned to death. Pretty not terribly hard so far. Of course, we're playing on normal difficulty. The one thing, and in fact, I almost wonder if I should double check this, but the one thing is that I'm pretty sure one of the dares we picked, if I do this to see the dares we're working on, one of the dares for this one is to complete a, oh, let me do this. I want to make sure I read this correctly and I'm not just making it up. I think it was if you beat one level without using save states. If you complete episode Enyo, no, that's not it. Where is it? Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at so we can all look together. So this is the dare drop campaign for this game. So if we beat a level without using save states, it's not beat like a chapter. It's not beat a, not beat the game. It is if you beat a single level without using save states. It's weird because this says it's hard, but like that should be pretty easy, right? And only one person has done this. So has accomplished this challenge, as evident by the fact there's 29 remaining and the bar is nearly full. So hopefully I'm not misunderstanding this, but I think as long as we beat a level without using any manual saves, we should be Gucci. All right, yeah, all right. Actually, the one problem, Johnson, is that I can do this now. The one downside, of course, is that I'm enjoying a nice black cherry beverage, a bebby even, a soda, a black cherry soda. It is in fact, I'll go to webcam mode for a second so I can show you. It is there's a local Midwestern bottling company, soda bottling company called Excel Cola that does a lot of beverages, a lot of soft drinks. If you've ever heard of anybody from the Midwest speak well of Ski or Frosty, or not the Wendy's dessert, but Frosty root beer. If you've ever heard of Ski, it's the same makers of Ski. It's Excel Cola, and sometimes they do special event beverages. This is one such case because we have the solar eclipse happening in a month. This is the darkest hour black cherry. It's pretty good. Pretty good. But I'll go and do this now. So here's what's going out then. The previous one was water in very bold quotations. Water in very bold quotations. Are we in the path? Not as much as we would like to be. Not as much as we would like to be. We'll be affected by it for sure, but we won't be as affected by it. I think so I'm in St. Louis. I think to really be in like the heat and like the fucking eye of the storm for that thing, your best bet for people here would be to drive down to Cape Girardeau. I think Cape Girardeau, Missouri is probably the best option. But which is, not quite as ideal. So it's going to be Team Shayna X Bonnie Cuddles. I'm hoping this is going to be enough tape real estate. It's going to be a little bit, it's going to be more of a long one. Some of it might not be always visible on screen. What's up, Shock Value? Have I seen a solar eclipse before? Yes, one. The most recent one would have been 2017. 2017, and I was at work at the time. But I do remember, like I didn't have the goggles. I was working in, I was stuck in a work thing I couldn't get out of. So like we were stuck indoors. But I remember we were able to see out the windows, and I remember it like got strangely dark way earlier than it should have been, and it was in the summer. It was the summer of 2017, and a bunch of the cicadas started chirping, because the cicadas typically chirp around kind of golden hour, around like once the sun kind of starts to set. So, you know, we were hearing the sounds of cicadas being very confused by sudden nighttime, and then they stopped once the eclipse passed and the light returned back once again. Yeah, I want to say it was summer 2017, because it was a couple months before Gracie and I started dating, actually. So Buffalo's in the path of totality. Very nice. Yeah. St. Louis, like, we'll get a little bit of it, because that's the thing. We, like, it was kind of a similar thing as last time in 2017. We weren't in the path for, like, a total eclipse, but we were in the path for, like, a good chunk of it. So we'll be affected by it regardless. So it was hashtag. Was it? Yeah, hashtag. Team. And then it was Shayna. How much room do I have to work with? I think I should be okay, actually. So Shayna, X, Bonnie, Puddles. I had just enough masking tape real estate to make that happen. There you go, Johnson. I got you, homie. Team Shayna, X, Bonnie, Puddles. There we go. But I'm going to set this behind me, because we're still working on our soda bevy. There we go, friends. I want to voice that, as you should, Johnson. I'm proud of them too. I'll let them both know next time I see them. I'll probably see Bonnie in like half an hour when she gets bored and comes over to me for head pats. I'll tell her then, but I'll tell Shayna when I see her later tonight, when I give her snackies. She gets twice a day medicine, and I have the, since I'm usually up at nighttime, I give her the evening version of her snackies. Plan to hold, really, shock value, that's cool. So you really thought it was incredible. That's awesome, shock value. Can I ask, can I be extremely nosy? You don't have to dox yourself, you don't have to tell me where you live, but can I just be nosy and ask, like, what kind of fun stuff did you get to do for the solar eclipse last time? Like, if there was like a, oh wait, or maybe you mean like right now you're planning something around it, as opposed to when it last happened. Because yeah, I am curious to hear, like, just whatever you want to share, whatever you're comfortable sharing with regards to what either the previous solar eclipse had for you, and or what the next one's gonna be. So yeah, but again, I don't want to pressure you if we're getting into privacy stuff. So that opened the, oh, I see, so now I can get that. Okay, yeah, because I saw the platform. I was like, I think I've been up here, but this was not reachable. Oh, the machine guns are kind of rip, honestly. Machine guns are kind of slapping and slopping and blipping and blopping. But I will mix it up, because we have other cool weapons like this thing, except it doesn't have a lot of ammo. Beloved by the bullet. That's where this other thing works really well. The SMGs, because I have so many ammo, so many ammo, so many bullets, so much ammo. Oh no, forgot to put the lid back on. Oh jeez. Yes, yeah. That was when Johnson learned. All right, you know what? All right, J-Bone, you're on duty for this one. No pressure, but it's all up to you for this one, bud. Maybe it's for the best. Oh, hello. Beloved by the bullet. Got them both real quick, nice and easy. At a campsite. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Got a whole bunch of homies. Got some beers, some boats. Yeah, bud. Oh, that's so cool. Line the shoreline. Oh, wow. That sounds amazing, shock value. That sounds so cool. What a great story, man. I love hearing that kind of stuff. Also, splash damage got him. What a dingus. What a dang old dingus. I love hearing shit like that, man. That's so cool, where it's like you guys really like did it up. You did it big. You did it big, and I think that's so cool. We have the yellow key this time, and this has the yellow key. There we go. That's great, man. Do you think you'll do something similar this year? This April? There's a Bonnie girl. Bonnie. Hi, sweet girl. Wanna come up? Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Hey, sweet girl. I got this buddy. I got this Bonnie buddy. Right, sweet girl? I wish she was a little bit... I wish I could, like, shrink her down temporarily by, like, 10%. 5%, maybe 10%. And so she could jump in my lap. She could jump in my lap because she's a little bit large. Also, she got spayed a week ago. And her scar is healing very well. You know, the stitches are healing well, but she still has them. So, you know, it's like, I don't want to, like, strain her. Trying to be really gentle. Because it's a sensitive area. It's already a sensitive area, but it's even more sensitive when you know, the spaying surgery is not an insignificant one. It's good to see you, Rusa. I hope you're doing well, bud. It is good to see you. But that sounds so cool, Shock. I love how you, like you said, you got a whole bunch of homies in for it, and you like really did it big, really planned it out. That's so fun. Chewing through the tree pot. Yep, that sounds good. That sounds about right. This is like Doom. Actually, it's funny you say that. This is actually a Quake mod. This is a Quake mod. It's kind of an odd case because this is a Quake mod that is, I think, like an official release made by the developers for Slave Zero X. That is not the main game. This is not the main game, Slave Zero X, that we're streaming, that I'm going to be streaming. This is kind of a prequel, I think, to Slave Zero X, and it was made by that game's developers. And since I got a review key for this game, they included some like intel on how to play this, and it, like, if you want to check this out, this is cool. There are some dare drop giveaways that we have that are specific to this prequel kind of mode. So I was like, yeah, let's play this. I love Quake mods, that kind of thing. I love Quake. In fact, it might even be sacrilegious. I think I like Quake more than I like Doom. Just in general. So yeah, that explains why we're playing this, even though the category says Slave Zero X, because in like the streamer agreement, they requested if you play episode Enyo, please leave the category Slave Zero X. So it is a Quake mod, but it's really good. Yeah, I can jump across like that. How hefty is she? She's about 25 pounds. So still in the small category, but bigger than Dexter. But I mean, in all fairness, a stiff breeze had more weight than Dexter. He was 6 pounds when Sopping was. He was a teensy boy. Different part. Yeah, that'd be a longer trip. Yeah, that's fair shock value. Yeah, that's I guess one thing, because since I'm in the middle of the United States, you know, St. Louis, Missouri, that's about as smack dab in the middle of the continental United States as you could really ask for. Whoa. It's like a more beefy version of the Demon Hounds, whatever they were called. Quake.
Did that hurt?
Whatever those things were called. But anyway, yeah, so like in our case, even though I'm not in the direct path, I'm close enough where I'm close enough where, like, without having to do anything, I have like partial Eclipse experience. And the nice thing is that if I did want to experience it, Cape Girardeau, Missouri is not too long of a drive. Obviously, it'd be relatively easy for me to get to a place that it does cross into.
Emergency logs deployed.
I'm gonna up the volume for voices. I really can't understand what they're saying. 6. Yeah, small to medium. Yeah, probably more like medium. If she gets a string. Oh, well, the good news is that they should be like internal stitches, I think they should dissolve on their own. So she won't need the stitches removed or anything. But that is good to know. Yeah, sanitize them first. I was gonna say, yeah, you told me about that, Johnson. Oh, that sounded like a nightmare. That sounded really, really unpleasant. Unpleasant for you and for catters. Oh, some infighting. You love to see it. That actually was extremely helpful, the fact that they were infighting right then, because that allowed me to just kind of chill and take on the victor, whoever was more weak, whoever survived but was still weakened. All right, going up. What's it gonna be? I'll have this out. Oh, that's the end of the level. Okay, I was thinking that was gonna be, well, I guess I didn't know what to expect. All 99 kills though, baby. And let it be known, we didn't use a single save state. We never made a single manual save, as evident by if I click load game, nothing. No saves at all. Very good, very good. Moving on, baby. Moving on. Small dog. You got a big one, shock value. Can I be nosy and ask what kind of breed you have, shock value? Because ours is some kind of border collie corgi mix. We call her a Borgie. One of the purple thread. Oh, okay, I got you. So it can still happen with the internal ones too. Yeah, that's good to know though, Johnson, just in case. Because like you did, you had to act. Either you already knew that knowledge or you had to look it up. But regardless of how it went down, you handled it like a boss. I'm sure catters, kitty cat catters really appreciates your ability to think quickly and take care of business, because I mean you saved it from getting a lot worse and a lot messier, that's for sure. Yeah, near panic. There would have been an actual panic for me. I would have freaked the fuck out. No kidding around. That would fuck me right up. I guess that's health. Yeah, it's got to be health. You've got a burner. Oh my god, you've got a burner. I'll have to tell Gracie. Both of us love burners. Bernese mountain dogs, because Grace's dad, who passed away a couple years ago, he had a Bernese mountain dog, and he loved that dog so much. He unfortunately he got to the point where he really couldn't care for the dog anymore. So like, you know, so he had to rehome the dog, and it really made him sad. But you know, when times were good, he and that dog went on so many adventures. He loved that dog. So whenever we see Bernese mountain dogs anywhere, in any context, it's always like, oh yes, they're such big happy boys and girls, such big happy buddies. There's actually an Instagram account that I think I will choose not to name, just, you know, in the odd chance that there's like anything that can be, you know, privacy reasons for Grace and her family, our family. But there's an Instagram account that the new owners, or the dog's name is Bucky. The dog's name is Buck, and the new owners for Buck, or I guess I shouldn't say new. It's been like 4 years, but the current owners for Buck set up an Instagram account, and they post stuff all the time, and they got him a little sister as well, so they got a big old farm. He's doing great. So we get to check up on him, see how he's doing, see what kind of fun adventures he gets up to. It's a good time. Oh shit, this dude's behind me and I'm getting fucked up a little bit. Infighting? Oh, you love to see it. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck him up. Oh yeah, get fucked. I mean, Rocket Guy's gonna win, obviously. Rocket Man burning out his fuse out here alone. Actually, what am I doing? I gotta zap this guy first. He's got a lot of juice. A lot of juice in the tank. He's got a picture. Oh, I'd love to see it. I like I said, he's the runt of the litter, and he's 105 pounds. I'm like 115. I'm like 120 pounds, so that dog is 10 pounds away from being an Alex. And that is hilarious to me. I would say it's terrifying, but burners are so sweet. And I don't know about yours, but Buck, you know, I haven't seen him in a couple years, but Buck was always a big, happy, sloppy, kind of dumb, sweet boy. And of course, I say kind of dumb in a very positive way, because of course you do, but he's a big sweetie. There was one time when Grace's dad was walking Buck outside of his house, outside of his apartment, and he got away from him. Her dad accidentally let go of the leash, and Bucky made a break for it, and he didn't go very far, but he just ran full tilt just because he was like so excited. And the story goes is that he's not a very graceful dog, so he just ran full tilt into a car and broke one of the headlights. So we always love to say, oh yeah, remember that time Buck hit a car? He didn't get hit by a car, he hit a car, ran into it running full speed, took no damage himself, was completely unharmed, but yeah, fucking busted a headlight on a car. And of course her dad, you know, left a note saying, hey, my hilarious but slightly dopey ass dog just busted your fucking headlight. Sorry about that. Here's my number. You know, he got it taken care of, but that's like a thing we always love to reminisce about just because it's so absurd. I wish I could have seen it happen. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall for that going down, just so I could have like see it happen in real time.
You look so small down my sight.
Now, this is a grenade. Yeah, it's not going to be so good for shooting at somebody that far away. Oh, I was gonna say, that's what I was trying to avoid. I'm really kind of leaning heavily on the... Whoa. Really leaning heavily on the whole... kind of sticking only with SMG, you know, for convenience. Or for convenience sake, rather. Like it's gonna burn me eventually. Also, I should know better than to try to shoot one of these guys with a grenade launcher. That's a great way to get friendly fired to death. I mean, those guys have a melee attack. It's like a sword. I've just chosen not to get hit by it, because I'm that cool of a gamer. Like, the shotgun's great, but it's limited ammo, obviously. That's the way I guess the way I'm using this weapon, it's also limited ammo. God dang. Yeah, and yes, and Snuggly, yes, yeah, I keep saying it was. I mean, the dog's still around. He's just not, you know, in our ecosystem anymore since he was rehomed. But yes, very much so. Big Snuggly fella. Before Gracie got the two cats, the two cats were his cats specifically. So, and I never got to see this. I never saw any pictures of it. Obviously, I guess it'd be kind of weird if I saw evidence of this. But Gracie said that her dad and Buck and the two cats would all sleep together in the same bed. So I'm just imagining a full-ass, grown-ass human adult male, and then a big old Bucky boy, and then two cats all snuggled up together in the same bed, just being a bunch of big old goobers. That's just, oh, what a wonderful thing that must have been to experience. That jaw, big boy. So let us, yeah. What was over this way? What did I miss? Okay, so yeah, if I would have gone this way. More or less the intended direction, presumably. A couple ammo caches in a secret area, for that matter. That's exciting. I'm gonna guess this is off limits, or it leads back to the same area we were just in. Lots of ammo for things that I could... Yeah, that's pretty useful. I don't really have any hope of making it to that area right there with that jump. I want us to go that way. I do appreciate the arrows. I really do appreciate the arrows kind of giving little nudges. So yeah, that leads us back around here. Is there a map? High-rise hell. So there's no map, I don't think. That's okay. So there's a path underneath there. I was thinking there would be more of these little switches because, well, there's an elevator down here. There was going to be more where that came from. Say, give me more of them bullets. You're a grenade fella. There he is. Grenade. These are the equivalent of the, what are they called? Ogres in Quake? Chainsaw grenade launcher fellas. Like that little guy. Might be a secret back there, but oh well. I mean, I guess we could try to grenade jump it, but I don't have the confidence required for such a ordeal. All right, so that elevator does work. It's just you can only use it from down here. Something up there? There's a billboard. Yeah, I was thinking like, ooh, can I get up there somehow? Well, the answer is no, I cannot. Ouch. Actually, what ammo is this? Because I thought this was like battery ammo. Oh, it's probably shotgun shells. Okay. Well, the more reason for me to be using shotgun shells more then. Hello? Oh. Maybe not shotgun against you. That'd be pretty inefficient.
You look so small down my sights.
Oh, this is also pretty inefficient. I'm a little further away than I probably should be. So he'll eventually get got, right? Can I crack open the porta potty? Asking for a friend, of course.
Scrape you off the floor.
Oh, I want to get the stuffs. Let's see. Is this a dumpster? Can I loot the dumpster? Can I loot the dumpster? Is Ashley from Resident Evil 4 hiding in there? As she is wont to do. Grab that real quick, but there's more where that came from here. Well, goddamn. Oh, it's only 3 shells at a time. That's not overly generous. This rusty ass. Clearly, well, let's think about this. This game is a prequel to a game that came out in 1999. So maybe the old school graphics make sense. Was I supposed to be able to jump that? I guess I must have been, because there's stairs leading back. I feel like I just went behind the... I feel like I'm looking at this game's equivalent of the movable strength truck in Pokemon, or the float, or the mysterious island in GoldenEye. Like, I didn't think I was allowed to make that jump. Alright, well, now that I've properly fucked around, it is time to find out. Is there more? Are there more friends where that came from? Also, whenever I see this, I think to myself, can I jump into that broken window? Can I get in that shit? Oh, this was a waste of time. Go around. There we go. So that's a satisfying noise. And it's a secret area. I think it's quad damage. It's this game's icon for quad damage. You know, it's the same effect, obviously, just the glyph is different. Of course, as you can imagine, it just liquefies anything you shoot. More than a few times. More than once or twice. The good news is that this thing is now a fucking sniper rifle.
Down my sights.
Except not anymore. It well lasted. Alright, I'm a little bit nervous about, like, I mean, I guess this isn't moving. I'm just thinking about, like, train stations. I'm just thinking about getting blasted by something that comes by. I don't think I could make that jump. Although that's a ladder, I think, yeah. So that would give you big health. Wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. There was a billboard that had big armor. What's that say? Old Valley. Excuse me, what? Something parasite free? Huh. I wonder what they're getting at with this. I wonder what that's alluding to. Yeah, you're like, wait a second, I'm allowed to do this? And sometimes the answer is no, and you've soft-locked yourself, so good luck. Also, Silver, what's up, bud? You're correct, my friend. This is the mod first, bud. Yeah. Yeah, I love me a good Quake mod. Wish I could zoom in. I mean, we all know what that's lampooning. I love me a good Quake mod. So when I saw that this was included with the Daredrop campaign, I was like, yes. But I am curious about the main game as oh Jesus, I am curious about the main game as well. I am really curious. I'm kind of lukewarm on like beat 'em ups. Not my favorite genre, but I don't know, it does look kind of cool. And the original game, I'll confess I never did play it, but it always appealed to me. It always looked really cool. So the fact that this is all a prequel to a Dreamcast game is pretty sick. That alone was enough to, you know, to color my intrigue. I think I pressed the button, yes. Because yeah, Slave Zero came out for the Dreamcast back in 1999. God dang. Have you played it yourself, Silverint? Because it is pretty cool. And the Daredrop campaign, you probably already know this. Daredrop campaign's going for another 9 or 10 days, I think. So I'm getting a little bit late to it, but that's okay. Better late than never. Ooh, can I break the glass? Not quite. Also, I'm like now oh Jesus, that's kind of fucking morbid. I'm like now trying to realize and or appreciate some of the weird fucked up stuff in the background. You know, for a little bit there I was like, oh cool, bing bang boom, I'm just shooting shit. This is fun. And now I'm like, oh wow, there's some fucked up stuff going on here. Just blasting through, killing bad guys. Not really worried so much about the environment or about the world I'm in, but oh, hello. It was like inside of me for a hot second. There was actually kind of romantic, kind of sexy. You want to climb back in, bro? Climb back inside of me. It was pretty fun. Let's do it again sometime. Your place or mine. Bixays. Finest ingredients. Skin revive. Very good. No, I appreciate that, Chuck. I won't show it on stream, but I will absolutely look at it on Discord. And I will reply back with something to the effect of that dog is awesome. So if you are not a fan of having your dog be complimented, then I got bad news. I'm a gas your dog up. Full tank of gas. Say one of those is gonna land. Can I reach? Not quite. Sweet. Uzi that shit. Oozing down. Not very efficient, but it works. It works. Anything else cool here? A couple nice things. Did I see rockets? No, not yet. Got excited. The character designs, yeah. The advertisements for sure. I'm curious about for the main game. I'm curious what that's gonna be like, because the protagonist in the main game, like some kind of badass samurai robot cyborg thing, looks pretty badass. Oh, okay. Well, there's a different kind of character design. I mean, if we're playing a video game and there aren't any anime waifus, I don't want it. Not a single anime waifu. Get it the fuck out of here. So this game understands its priorities, and I'm all about that. Although we are picking up explosives, so we'll eventually get a rocket launcher. All right, this one, #1 parasite-free, I guess, grocery store. Real natural food just the way you remember it. Sans the parasites. I'm gonna get that armor. Secret area. Should I try for... There was a moment not too long ago where I was like, man, there's some health. It looks so big and so inviting. So girthy, I just can't resist. It was back this way, I think. I'm wondering if I'm about to embarrass myself. Actually, no, there's a ladder there. I can't fuck it up, right? I mean, I could. But I'm gonna choose not to. I'm gonna make the gamer choice not to fuck up this jump. So take a little bit of damage. A little bit of damage is fine. Look at that. Big. And it's a secret. It's an open air secret, but a secret no less. The downside is I have to, you know, schlep my way back like a doofus. Although, maybe we get rewarded for our trouble. We get that rocket launcher a little bit early. And a fucking laser something. Dude. Man, getting that giant... Getting that giant health thing was the best decision I've made in a hot minute. And then also, this weird train keeps clipping out of existence, but that's okay. That's okay. We have much more interesting things to see. I think I know what this does. It's a sniper rifle of sorts. Can I zoom in? No, but it's still pretty cool. I can guess what this is. I could venture a guess or two what exactly this is. So we got some... Is your ass on fire? No, his gun's on fire. Okay. So we have some long-range options available to us, which makes me very happy. I appreciate that. I think only that... No, I think the sniper was also a secret. I was gonna say I was about to say that I appreciate only the health was a secret. The sniper I think was technically a secret, but I don't know. You really couldn't have gotten one without both. All right, can I just kind of do one of these? Zip. Wonder if that's... Oh wait, no, that's like a centaur thing. Am I seeing that right? It's like he's got 4 legs and 2 arms. Yeah, that's when I jumped down. Look at this little fella. So we get some, like, you know, the future is a dystopian nightmare, but we get little fun anime characters, so you could do a lot worse. The bad guy spawns suddenly and angrily. Also, this kind of has like an HR Giger vibe to it. Kind of vibing to it. Ooh, big boy. Do my eyes deceive me, or is it like I'm able to shoot? Oh, you can shoot a bunch of rockets. And by a bunch, I mean 2. You shoot 2 automatically. That's pretty cool. Not a ton of damage. Doesn't need to be, though. That's a ton of damage.
Down my sights.
That was tasty. I'm really glad I got this weapon because it means I probably got it earlier than I needed to, or than I was expected to. So maybe it'll make the next couple levels a little bit easier. Oh, hello. Although, like I was saying, this mod isn't overly hard yet. It's like pretty chill so far. There's a ladder here so I can explore without any concern for repercussions. I think the end of the level is just right there anyway. Let's jump up real quick. I'm not gonna like... This is one of those games where it's like, you know, I guess I could spend every waking moment checking every... I guess that's gonna be the boss we're gonna fight later. Checking every corner, you know, checking every like little piece of the map, trying to really lick the walls. We still got a lot of secrets. We got a lot of the kills, so it's not really gonna be it's not gonna be a 100% playthrough. There's just no way. But we'll give it a proper what for though. We keep the badass weapons that we got, and that makes me really happy. I'm gonna have a hard time remembering all the shortcuts. I mean, it's obviously just 1 through 0, obviously, and there's a few weapons we haven't gotten yet. Yeah, I try to like more or less have on deck the shortcuts for the weapons I like the most. Try not to mouse wheel. I try not to mouse wheel gamer myself too much. Mouse wheel gaming can be a little bit dangerous. Also, when push comes to shove, grenade launcher versus rocket launcher, I will a lot of times be a rocket launcher fiend through and through. Except GoldenEye. GoldenEye was like a rare exception where I like the rocket launcher in GoldenEye, but I like the grenade launcher a lot more because very rarely were you shooting at a bad guy from too far away with a grenade launcher. So if you were playing that game, you were probably fighting against either an NPC or a human player that was fairly close to you. So in that point, just use a grenade launcher, because you got 6 shots. Like, why overcomplicate things? Oh, the one downside is that does you're guaranteed to shoot twice. if you don't want to shoot as much. You would rather shoot once. That is a limitation. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby.
Beloved by the bullet.
You guys are like, I appreciate that a lot of the enemies in this game are just more or less palette swap versions of Quake monsters, Quake enemies. But these guys are a lot tankier just across the board. At least that's how it feels. Maybe it's like a confirmation bias, but it seems like they're hitting us with some tanky boys. Like the animation when you fire the shotgun. I didn't even notice that until just now. When you fire the shotgun, there's like a cocking animation to it. It's kind of fun. I love a good cocking animation. I know what I'm about, son. I know what I'm about. This seems like a nice, really cool hallway to get fucking obliterated by something when enemies spawn as I'm trying to go back. Like there's gonna be bad guys on either corner. Yeah, maybe not, but figured it was only a matter of time. That's a very not well kept secret. Oh, hello. Can't get the drop anybody else. A little bit dark in here. Now we have max armor. I have really no reason to do anything with this. Don't be selfish. Always renew the unused. Huh. There's like it's a little bit more ominous than I would otherwise like for it to be. But if Satanic Porky Pig wills it, then who am I to deny him? I know better than to incur his wrath. You're very full on a lot of kinds of ammo right now. It makes me think there might be something weird and or spicy coming my way. Something weird and or spicy in an area near you. You know, turn that man to liquid, no question. Oh, hello.
Rock shot.
I have a lot of this gun ammo, so I'm gonna use it. A lot of this gun ammo, and I've just kind of been sitting on it because we got a lot of really interesting and exciting ammo. This gun is, you know, by some measures maybe a little bit boring, but hey, if it gets the job done. Oh, Jesus. Oh, gee. Oh, I fucking ate that rocket with my ass. I just accepted that rocket into my butt. Like it belonged there. Like it was born there. Who's fucking... Who? Whoomst. Show yourself. Who's the comedian? Who's the funny guy? Who's the funny duddy? Wait, is it? No. Okay. I don't know who the funny duddy is. There's somebody shooting me from afar and I'm really upset about it. You break into my house, suck my dick, call me gay? It's a shotgun fella. There he is. Alright, we're good. I tend to play these games in a breadth-first search manner where I really enjoy the aspect of, like, looking for secrets. Even though I never get all of them, I still enjoy the exploration. No, it's not about the destination, it's the journey. I still like looking. You know, window shopping for trying to find secrets, that kind of thing. All the well-knowing. I know, I'm not a pro Quake gamer. I don't have the patience to, like, really, you know, try to drink it all in to, like, an obsessive level. But I try to hit it pretty good, you know? Try to hit it good. Look at this big guy. Oh, a little bit worried about what this big guy's gonna do to me. No, I'm not. Never mind. He's fucking dead. I killed him in front of my anime waifu. I hope she was impressed. I hope she was impressed. Went to great lengths. I did that for her. Alright, nothing else. Hitting the G spot, which is to say the gamer spot. Yes. I'm glad, Johnson, that you understand the true definition of the G spot. It is the gamer spot. You know, some would say that the G in LGBT is gamer. Persecuted for their lifestyle. Ah, Jesus. So I'm going in full shotgun mode because we have a lot of shotgun ammo that I'm just not using. So I aim to change that. It's so dark in these areas. Why don't you turn on a light? I jump in here. There's nothing for me. Very good. Oh, wait. Oh, I was gonna say that'd be a really sneaky spot to hide something. Just because it's so dark. It's so dork. That was a noise. What I would do if I was a video game bad guy, I'd be of the philosophy of, like, honestly, I don't need to, like, sacrifice my life for my boss. You know, it's not important. You know, whatever my job as a guard, as a bodyguard is, it's not important enough to die for. So if I was one of these video game bad guys and the protagonist was clearly, you know, just fucking destroying us, if it was clear that the video game protagonist was here, was one-shotting all of us, and was just cruising along like it was NBD, I would do one of those where I would get near where one of their shots was recently and just fall over and play dead. Be like, oh no, he shot the wall right here. That's where I was standing. Oh, I'm falling over. Oh, duh. Like, I'd say to myself, you know what? I'm gonna save us both the trouble. I'll save ourselves both the trouble. It's not worth it. I think that's the self-preservation way to look at these things. It's pasta for the scatty sauce. Oh, wait. You made pasta previously, so you're eating the pasta sauce with bread. I mean, there's worse things. There are lazier things you could do.
Beloved by the bullet.
If it tastes good, honestly, if it tastes good, that's all that matters. As long as it tastes good, and it's not like, because it's one thing to make something that is lazy and then think to yourself, oh, this is terrible, but I'm too lazy to do anything about it. That's a bummer. That's just sadness. That's just a sadness meal. But if it's like, no, I'm having a fun time, it's like I'm vibing to this, then no shame. Life is too short.
Rock shot.
You say poppycock? I mean, you know, but maybe it was going to cost you $20, but we'll talk after the stream. It's all great. It is a lot of carbs. Hey, far be it from me. Far be it from me to judge. I love me some carbs.
Did that hurt?
That is a. Actually, you know what? Oh shit! To say if I can get a clutch explosion on these fools. Hoping the splash damage would have done more to the other guy. That's okay. Banking on that splash dammy dams. Stewed tomatoes, sauteed onions. That sounds nice, yeah. So, do you make the sauce yourself? Do you like puree it with a food processor? Because that's what Gracie's been doing a lot lately. She's been getting more into doing her own pasta sauce. And it's pretty sweet. The only downside, of course, the good side and downside is obviously no preservatives. That means that we have to eat it pretty quickly, lest it start to go bad. Ooh, excuse me. And of course, you could just freeze some of it, but we try to be mindful of how much, like, if we're gonna be freezing something, what's the likelihood of us using it within the next, like, you know, few weeks or a month? So our freezer space is slightly limited. Oh, big guy. He's going for the melee attack. Yeah, these guys really do have kind of a Warhammer vibe. They've got the big cape. They got the really ornate sword with a badass and well-decorated hilt. It's very, yeah, just very opulent and Warhammer-esque, which, you know, we've had a decent bit of exposure to in this video game. I see you. Oh, this is unfortunate for me. And you. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Like a chunky, I got you. Classico, yeah, I've seen them in the grocery store. Use it for mott sticks. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Like just like the frozen grocery store mott sticks, but with kind of a sauce the way that you like it. Sounds pretty dope. Whoa, what the hell? It was very well obscured. Secret area. Oh, it does the thing where it ticks down over time, so you can't just have that benefit forever. So I kind of understand. Forklift. Oh, not a forklift. It's a... What's it called? The Reliant K, the fucking three-wheeled car that's impossible to drive in that one episode of Top Gear. Not too reliant, is it? I was actually hoping that guy was gonna shoot his own broskies to get to me, and that it was gonna cause some infighting. Did not. I'm sad about it. I'm also sad I couldn't get forklift certified, but that's neither here nor there.
Beloved by the bullet.
Right, so that connects these areas. I heard a fella. Whoa, big fella. It's grenade on grenade action. Oh, jeez, that's what that noise is. I was like, that's an odd noise to come from like the game's music that I'm hearing. Give me a second to realize that was a sound effect from a bad guy. Ooh. $2.50. Yeah, I do the same thing. There's things I watch for when they're on sale, and then I stock up. Pasta sauce is great for that because it lasts a real long time. Find the store-bought stuff. I was gonna say, this seems like a great place to get a bunch of bad guys all at once. Can you line up so I can shoot you both at the same time? I don't know if it actually penetrates. I'll assume that it does not. Uses a lot of laser ammo, but it is worth it because those are big fellas, big boys. Grenade would have been nice there too because they would have gotten all splashed with the splash damage. $24 ounces. Yeah, it's a good point. You can reuse the jars. We've done that for a couple things. Pickle jars, pasta jars, that kind of thing. It's been pretty neat sometimes. There we go. Stop moving. There we go. Dark over here is if I'm thinking like Serious Sam. If I go into this dark, obscure corner, will it spawn more bad guys? Serious Sam is the only game that does that kind of shit, honestly. The lids are good. Self-canned. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, yeah. So they have multi-uses. Keep seeing these intestine carts. And who wants an intestine dog? I mean, I guess packaged meats historically used to be made with, you know, extra intestinal lining, that kind of thing. So I guess an intestine dog is not the most wild thing to imagine. Still sounds unpleasant, but you know, not that wild. Okay, I'll explode the shit out of him. I don't trust myself to not explode my own self with this thing. Cause yeah, that's like the leaping fucking hound things from Quake. That's a palette swap of those guys. And those are a great way to be kind of goaded into accidentally grenading or rocketing yourself to death when they lunge at you, and the explosion of your rocket maybe kills them but also fucks your shit up simultaneously. Not a fun time. Not a fun time, and I know it all too well myself. That was a dab by was that an Ilucat dab? Psha! The rare but valuable. The rare but valuable Ilucat dab. Oh shit. So on the dab marketplace, though, those will fetch a pretty penny. So shouts to Ilu if you were meaning to lurk. The dab has outed you, my friend. Also, speaking of kitty cats, actually can't see her. Actually, maybe she jumped in my lap. Chino's been jumping in my lap a lot lately when I'm streaming. We'll see. We'll see if I can convince her. If I can use my Super Hobbit Super Charms. Just shoot you in the ass real quick. If I can use my Super Hobbit Super Charms to draw her in with my irresistible charisma. And to say that, I mean, I have a lap and I have hands that can pet her. That's all that matters. Shayna is no, she's no cuddle snob. She'll take any kind of cuddles. My wife lovingly calls her a cuddle slut, but you know what? We don't shame here. We don't shame here. We don't cuddle slut shame. Shot that guy in the leg and his head fell off. Ask me anything. Yeah, this big guy makes me a little bit nervous. But he's melee only as far as I can tell, so I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm wrong! He's the fucking interdimensional shambler. I'm full of shit. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. He tried to shamble my ass. He tried to ShamWow my ass. She is a cuddle fiend. Cuddle fiend is a much nicer designator, I think. So now that I've crossed the impregnable chain link fence, which is to say I've impregnated the otherwise impregnable. Is that gonna... Oh shit, oh shit. Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. Those guys were ready for me.
Fly, my darling.
Oh, you're still alive? Okay, now he's not. That was the wrong weapon, but that's okay. Turned around, those guys were there. Jesus Christ. They were like waiting for me. Almost kind of romantic. What level is this? This level 3, I think. I think there's 6 levels total in this episode. So at the rate we're going, we actually might be able to get to the main game tonight. Mayhaps indeed. And splattered one dude. Yeah, the way the gibs just kind of fly out like that. I always have such an abundance of ammo for this weapon.
Beloved by the bullet.
I mean, I guess I'm just grateful I have a fairly efficient way to use it, and it's not just sitting in my inventory being a waste. Being wasteful. I'm gonna do 1 rocket salvo. There we go. He's still alive? 1. 2 rockets and 2 rockets and 3 bullets. Pistol bullets. That's what it takes. Oh, hello. Doing a really good job of hiding these guys in pretty sneaky places. Pretty sneaky. Also, I appreciate the yellow piss blood. Oh, it's not blood. That's they're parking tickets. Don't you hate that when you get a paper cut in your hand, on your finger, and instead of bleeding blood, you bleed parking tickets? It's so annoying and expensive too. Happens all the time. Ouch. don't know why I thought that was blood, because we've seen on a number of occasions bad guys getting gibbed very violently with big red bloody chunks. So I'm not sure what in my brain was like. Oh, yellow blood, of course. Check your weapon. Check your weapon. I was gonna say, I think there's some infighting, by the way. I think they, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I think they fucked around and found out. You guys are so tanky. It's almost like they're wearing metal armor or something, but that'd be absurd. Don't be silly, Alex. Metal doesn't exist in this video game. Metal is illegal. And they all opened up this way, and it looks like, oh, whoa, buddy. Oh, it's one of those. I don't know if ooh, I'm taking my life in my own hands if I go in there. Ooh, all right. Close your eyes. Close your eyes if you're watching this and you are susceptible to being affected by whatever you want to call this kind of thing. And basically, the idea is there's like a missing texture or something, and it just is like, it's just like never undrawing whatever we're looking at here. So either, okay, so that's a weird place to keep a secret. Yeah, that is very disorienting. The door's gonna open in a weird and sudden fashion. But really nothing else? Really? I figured that door was gonna open because, yeah, I was like, there's gotta be more, right? There was indeed not more, and I'm really sad about it. What about up here? Okay, that's just there for show. I thought for sure one of these, like, there's all these closed doors. I figured something was gonna open and something cool was gonna happen. That's okay. What's it say? Mule? Maybe mule. So I think that's where we're jumping to. Oh, fuck. Okay, I guess that's where I'm falling down. Get a secret area, at least for my troubles. I'm a troubled individual. What can I say? What I was about to say is I'm supposed to jump over that, not fall directly on top of it. But again, I guess I got a secret out of it, so I can't be too mad. Might try that again. Oh, the up arrow, by the way. Well, yes, that's what we were originally going towards. Whoop. So I make that jump. Wait, I've already been here. Maybe there's something new now. I mean, last time. Well, no, I still don't have any keys. Did I hit like a switch or something last time? Makes me think I might have still missed something. This is back to the beginning of the level. Oh. Okay, well there's bad guys shooting at me. That's...
Scrape you off the floor.
I mean, I've been here before, haven't I? Oh, this is new. Oh. Elevator? Alright. Okay, so I guess this is new. Yeah, seems pretty new to me. Come on. Give me some tasty splash damage. That's pretty tasty. That's pretty tasty. Don't explode. Or, I mean, it's gonna explode, but don't hurt. There we go. Alright, so now we're up here. Now we're among the clouds, I guess. There's a quad damage thingy that I'd like to be able to I'm pretty sure I can reach. Oh! So close. So close. I can get it. I can get it. Especially now that we know. Back this way. the wrong way. Yeah, that's the wrong way. Go back this way. I can get that quad damage. I know I can do it. Do I need it? No, but it would most assuredly be counted as a new secret. Oh shit, maybe I can't go that way. And that will make that's like a cooler number when you get more secrets. Oh, I like the rat friend, by the way. That's some good graffiti. There truly is an artist living here in this city. You know, now that I realize that I've made a bit of a situation for myself, because now, let's see, yeah, I think was it this way? Let's follow the arrows. Follow the arrows. That'll bring me to salvation. Cause yeah, it's right after this little sequence here. This is where we. I mean, I don't know if I'm 100% sold on this, but the presence of the red arrow makes me think that this has got to be right. Oh, you go up here. Oh, I thought they meant up as in like go up and go that way. Okay, well, don't I feel silly? Don't I feel silly? Yeah, I completely misunderstood the assignment. Whoa. That's weird. Something like launched me for what? What? What's going on? Something's like yanking me forward. Is the Omnissiah? I didn't even notice the background until now. Is the fucking Omnissiah willing that I? Oh wait, are these like turbines or something that are blowing me? I think I'm getting blown. Wow, that's Alex getting blown on stream. Tell a friend. What's up, Slight Uptick? Some Duke vibes. It is a Quake mod. It is a Quake mod, as luck would have it. So this is a Quake mod that acts as sort of a prequel to the main game that we're going to be playing. And the main game that we're going to be playing is actually a side-scrolling beat-em-up game. So this is this Quake mod, this official, made by the same developers, Quake mod, is a prequel to a side-scroller beat-em-up, sci-fi kind of cyberpunk game. But don't worry, it gets weirder, because this game itself is a prequel. Oh, I'm sorry, the main game. The main game, a Dreamcast game called Slave Zero, which is on Steam. It was also released on Windows, but a lot of people know it as a Dreamcast game. That guy is the Quake, or what's it called? Slave Zero X version of an interdimensional Shambo. That's why I was kind of running away there. So yeah, so this is what we're playing right now is the prequel to a prequel. You could call this a pre-prequel. So there's some layers to this. It's a little bit weird, but it's very fun though. I'm enjoying it. Despite the weirdness. Being weird has never stopped me from having a good time. See a secret. I'm going for it. Shortcut available. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was not a secret. There was nothing saying secret unlocked. So the sexual gratification I get from a well-discovered secret was left unsatisfied. There's a lot of secret things in this area. Like very clear, this whole level is chock full of this kind of stuff. So, I mean, you could spend a lot of time prowling for everything. I am in no mood to prowl for everything. Also, like the advertisements and graffiti. What's that one say? Something foods for health. Something foods for health. Yeah. I'm here for a good time. Here for just a good time, not a fully complete time. I think that was level 3 or 4. I'm starting to lose track. Let's go and do a save. I don't know if the game actually saves like ever. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make a manual save just because I probably should. Extreme north latitudes? That's a very good question. I assume? I would assume that it would. Oh. Yeah, very good question. I'd have to... I mean, surely there's got to be some spots that I can't reach, right? That's something in the distance. See that guy? Is that a bad guy? No, it's like a statue. Well, I mean, maybe it's a statue for now. Maybe it'll come to life at some point, but for now, it's immobile and non-living, non-combative. Oh, I love that quake noise. Ouch! Just eat that. I ate a grenade in the face, and he laughed. Bottoms up, and the devil laughs. Say that's gonna blow the shit out of it. At least the main guy. Make the other guy really sad because the splash damage fucked his butt. Enjoyably, he enjoyed the butt. You know, the butt action, as all of us should. But it was splash damage all the while. Sequence completed. Do I win? Ouch. I'm trying to think these rocket guys don't like me too much. There is indeed some polar crossing. Well, there you go. That's good to know. It's pretty slick. The day I learned. I think that sequence completed thing is something you have to do. At first I was thinking like, oh cool, that's a cool optional thing that I just did. Maybe it's not optional at all. Is this fella a living person? Or is it like just a statue? I guess it's a statue. Less dead. Yes. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. It's not zero though. It's, I mean, honestly, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing, because yeah, if you're out in the Arctic, if you're out in the poles, and there's not a ton of options, so that's the reality. I love games like this that have terminals that look like this. Give me 1 second. I need to check on the doggy. She's making a weird noise. Actually, I think maybe she's sleeping. Is that a sleeping noise? Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. I'm hearing like a little squeak, but it's like with a regular frequency. I think she's like sleeping. 1 sec. She's sound asleep right now. She's making like little squeak noises. Yeah, she's like, I don't know if she's having little doggy dreams or what, but she's just making little doggy noises. What if I went around the north side? I guess I don't know enough about geography to advise on if that would be like a not good idea. You know, presumably there had to have been somebody who had the opportunity to do so and either tried it and said it was not worth it or couldn't do it. You know, presumably someone had to have thought about that. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to advise on like on why that could or couldn't be done. Where to go? I'm curious what the scheme might be though. Because I'm devising a plan. I'm devising a scheme. Rockets. See him. See, I can probably just stun lock his ass. I keep looking at that statue. I'm just like waiting for him to come to life. Ow, ow, ow. Just, I have a feeling. Feeling deep inside. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Up top, there was lasering. Ouch.
beloved by the bullet.
Stop being alive. There we go. Jesus. A lot of shot. A lot of bullets. It's in general going south. Are you trying to say that the south, just the south, full stop, is is not advisable? Because I'll have you know, I live in Missouri, and I agree. I'm in the south, and you're not wrong. Hey, I resemble that remark. I know what you're getting at, though. Yeah, it's like generally, if it's been agreed upon to be a thing to avoid if possible. There we go. That was lasering me, and I was not enjoying it. For the most part, it was not sexually gratifying. For the most part. Wrong button. There we go. I haven't got these fly fellows in a while. Ouch. They're saying please? Please. Up. I knew this. I saw that coming from a mile away. Like if I bungle this jump, I bunger it up, and I bunged it. I bunged it real good. Or bunged something, or someone. Ideally, if it's someone you really know and trust, you know, someone you've known for a while. You know, you always kind of felt, you know, a desire to bung with them, but you know, you weren't sure if they'd be down. But then, you know, you get a couple drinks in you, and you kind of give you the look, the look that maybe they'd be down to bung. So, you know, with protection, obviously, you know, gotta be responsible. I heard somebody die randomly. This conversation topic is not for everybody. Oh, big guy. Big man on campus. Oh, I used the gold key card unbeknownst to me. Just standing behind the door, or in front of the door, the moment it became available. Unstable says, "Yo, we bunging?" I can't remember now. I'm just kind of in my own head here. I don't exactly know what was going on, but I think what happened is that I was like, I said I bungered up the jump. Then I said I bunged it, and I bunged it really hard, and then I was like, oh yeah. It's been a while since I've bunged. And I was like, you ever bung somebody that you just kind of really connect with? And then it kind of got weird. Also, Dudson, with the raid, my man, what's up, bud? We're having a nice little conversation about, well, I don't know. I guess there's a lot of ways it can be interpreted. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the raid. Let's do a quick shout out for Mr. Dudson here. A fellow daredevil, fellow daredrop practitioner, streamer extraordinaire. He's doing Escape Simulator, which is awesome. I haven't played it myself, but I've watched a whole bunch of people play it. It looks fun. You probably recognize this game. This game is one of the Daredrop campaign games. I'm just starting it tonight. Getting a little bit late to this one, obviously. The campaign only lasts for another 8 or 9 days. But that's plenty of time, hopefully, to beat it, because I don't think it's a very long game. And this is actually the prequel. This is a Quake mod. This is not the main game. This is just a Quake mod that was made by the same developers that kind of tells the events leading up to Slave Zero X. I was telling folks earlier that this is kind of a weird case because Slave Zero X itself is a prequel. Slave Zero X is a prequel to the Dreamcast game Slave Zero. It was also available on PC back in the day. But it was a Dreamcast game called Slave Zero, a sci-fi adventure game. And the main game that we will be eventually playing, Slave Zero X, is a prequel to that game. So this Quake mod is a prequel to a prequel. Called a pre-prequel. There's big guy. Exploded by his own grenade. And my bullets. Oh no, that's okay. I've done the exact same thing, yeah. I've done the exact same thing where I'm like, alright, All right, let's wrap it up, folks. Thanks for watching. And then I look to my left, right, your left, my right. I look to the other monitor, and I'm like, no one has heard me for the past like 10 seconds. I fucking jump scared myself with by queuing up the raid and kind of forgetting about it. What are your thoughts, by the way, on Escape Simulator? And same offer as always, I'm down if you have any clips to share. Got any clips to share? I'd love to see it. No pressure, obviously, but oh, I can get it. Sequence completed. Oh, the switch was right here. As I fell down the hole, as I fell down that jump, as I was floundering, I apparently floundered and accidentally hit the go button. What this? I want the secret. I want the goods, man. But yeah, escape room games. Have you ever had a chance to do one of the like escape room, the IRL escape room things? Because I have some friends that love doing that kind of shit. I've never done one myself, but I'm thinking the next opportunity it comes up, I might try it. There we go. Because I love escape room. Yeah, that sounds fun, bud. Ultros, yeah, dude, that game is dope as hell. I'm actually in a similar boat. I'm going to try some like last minute dares for Ultros because we played that game for the first time a couple days ago. Really liked it, but I need to like, I don't know if I'm gonna practice it off stream. I'm gonna try for that 7-minute dare or 6-minute dare. I think you were the one that did it so far in the Discord at least. But like, I need to get good. I need to practice. Maybe not practice, but I need to like kind of plan out my moves. Oh, big man on campus. I need to plan out my moves. I want to be like a chess grandmaster, knowing my moves ahead of time. Because 7 minutes is not a long time. But yeah, I do want to play that game again. That game looks it is very good. A very good one. I did the hardest one. Was it the hardest one? The what's it called? Heck, what's it called? The pacifist run, right? The pacifist run. As I assume the pacifist run had like a little bit more to it than being able to. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense though, because you'd be starting a fresh run. I assumed you'd need more of the little brain pieces to like auto lock in. To like lock in upgrades, that kind of thing, so it persists through loops. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Kind of backed myself into a corner, didn't I? I like how when we sort of started to exit this door, it like forced us out very suddenly. It's a big setup. I gotcha. Connect the towers. So careful planning and careful planting. That makes a lot of sense. And yeah, like you said, ooh, that's impressive because yeah, that's I mean, I like the planting element of the game. I think it's a cool mechanic, but that is a level of dedication that I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have it in me, but I do appreciate the fact that that's available for the diehards, for the people that really want to get the full experience for the game. There's one more. So they're always in twos, so it would seem. There we go. We got Chucky in the house, by the way. What's up, Chucky? Thank you for joining in. Joining in from the raid, by the way, was C. Dutson. Dutson's a cool homie. He is a friend of the channel, fellow Daredevil, and a fellow variety streamer, and an enjoyer of indie games. So is it? Okay, it doesn't stay compressed. There's got to be something it's doing then. Open this guy. I'm trying to line up. Speaking of planning, I'm trying to line up the shot for not you. Line up the shot for the big guy in the corner. As that guy is a fiend. This is for those who are familiar with Quake. That is this Quake mod's version of the interdimensional shambler. Interdimensional ShamWower. I don't want him to have line of sight on me too hard because you saw he was starting to queue up a lightning arc. That's gonna be get me real good. The default ending, yeah, understandable. Yeah, no way for the 100%. Again, I think it's great that it's available for those who want to try the gauntlet. I'm not that person. See, these guys are being sneaky.
Beloved by the bullet.
I got a bunch of Uzi bullets that I've been queuing up for just such an occasion, and they're just running straight at me in a straight line. So it works. It works. Thank you for joining in, Chuck. Yeah, I appreciate you, bud. And Dudson's got a clip, by the way. Like I said, whenever somebody raids, I always love to ask for a clip. Anybody has something they want to show off. Oh, whoops, sorry, muted the wrong source. I'm always happy to do so. Mute the game. Sorry, muted my microphone by accident. Yeah, whenever someone raids, it's always a nice opportunity for, of course, you know, they're sharing their community with me, but how can I do the same for them? Like, what's something I can do in return? So we all get to watch a clip together. By the way, for anybody curious, here are the dares we're working on for this game. There's, I think, 2 that are valid for this prequel that we're playing, this mod that we're playing right now, and then the other 4 are for the main game, which we'll be switching to pretty soon here. Anyway, let's play this clip from Mr. Dudson. TikTok, so you know it's going to be the good stuff. Let's unmute.
Oh. Found a broom. Swing it by pressing X. Which one's X? That one. Fantastic. Excuse me.
What's up, one-legged duck?
Fuck these. And this. And this. Disrespect your surroundings. I'm gonna keep doing. I know this is gonna come back to bite me. Like, I know it is.
12 seconds later.
Oh, hey, cutie.
Is he going to be sad that you broke things?
It's so nice to see another fresh face around here. I'm the famous Kendra, guardian of the afterlife. It's my job to determine whether you've been good or bad.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm sorry that you died, and all that, by the way. They just make me so sad.
He doesn't seem too
This
sad.
Over here is the door that leads to the palace. Those allowed in palace experience never-ending bliss. And good, I'll let you inside. This door leads to outside of the palace. You really don't want to be sent out that door. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at your life. Wow, I'm having a really good feeling about this one. Pip, can you please prepare the palace door for opening?
We all know where this is going, right?
Now, I want to point out, even though I know exactly what's about to happen,
We all know where this is going.
is you can't get here without breaking stuff. I mean, I wasn't on my best behavior.
I was
get
gonna
it,
say,
but even still, I'm just
there was
pointing out
optional things
there
being
was
broken
no
too.
way to avoid some level of destruction.
Yes.
Well, I guess that settles it then. You're a very good cat. I have no choice but to let you into the palace.
Now, wait a second. Yep.
Wait a second. Seems to be another page.
Oh.
This says, after you died, you landed here in the palace entryway, and then you smashed some of my statues.
In all fairness, they were very smashable
This
statues.
is just awful.
10 out of 10 would
As
smash.
punishment, you will be banished outside the palace for eternity. Wait, I didn't mean to do it.
I mean, the buttons were pressed. I mean, you know, it wasn't. I derive no joy in doing it. Does that count? Come on, of course it was fun. Of course it's fun breaking stuff. How could it not be? How can it not be? Actually, I'll confess, I didn't recognize that game. I didn't recognize that game. I liked what I was seeing, but yeah, I was like, I don't think I recognize this one. Crypt Custodian. It's a demo. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so it's a demo. That's awesome, man. Yeah, thank you for sharing. That's good, bud. No, I appreciate that. And thank you again for the raid. Dudson's raided us a whole bunch of times. Dudson's one of those responsible individuals that goes to bed at a reasonable time. And is probably a well-rested and productive member of society. Whereas I'm one of those weirdos that streams, you know, until like 1 a.m. Central Time. And then is, you know, kind of sleepy the next day for work. I'm always like, man, why am I kind of sleepy today? I have no idea. Must be a mystery. Complete and utter mystery. I guess I'll never know. But I do appreciate you, bud. Comes out in April. That's coming out soon. It's coming in hot real soon. He says, "Oh, don't worry, Alex. I'm not responsible." Well, you're less irresponsible than I am. We'll say it that way. How's that? Less irresponsible. It's all relative. Oop. Whoa! And XGF with the raid as well. See, Dudson just came in hot, and then XGF said, "Wait, hold up. I'm nearly arriving as well." Thank you, XGF, for the raid. Dudson says, "Future me can suck eggs," which is to say, the times you think to yourself, "I'm gonna stay up a little bit later and play more video games, and I'll just be tired tomorrow and just kind of deal with it." Yeah, we've all been in that situation and like in some way lived to tell the tale or lived to regret our decisions. We think like, nah, I can handle it. I'll be fine tomorrow. I'll just be a little bit tired. I won't curse right now me. Future me won't curse right now me for my transgressions. And of course, the reality is never quite so simple, is it? XGF, thank you for that raid. She says, "What to do, XGF?" That's so nice, bud. Thank you, my friend. We're playing a Quake mod, actually. How did that not kill those guys? What the hell? We're playing a Quake mod. We're having a good old time. This is a Quake mod that specifically shows the events before the game we're going to be streaming properly. So the game we're going to be streaming shortly is called Slave Zero X. It is a 2D platforming, or a 2D beat-em-up game. And what better way to show the events before a 2D beat-em-up side-scroller game than by having a Quake mod made by the same developers that has us kind of experience what happens before the main thing. The fun thing too is that it gets weirder because Slave Zero X is itself a prequel to another game called Slave Zero, which came out on the Dreamcast in 1999 and Windows and I think PC. So this is what we're doing right now is a prequel to a prequel. I've been saying that it's a prequel. Also, I fell down. I'm gonna see if there's anything cool up here. Probably not. But might be something cool up here. A bunch of resources. Cool. By the way, XGF, whenever somebody raids, you probably know this all too well. Whenever someone raids, I always love to ask if anyone's got any clips to share. So if you or any of your lovely viewers have any clips you want to share, whoa, Jesus, from a recent or even not so recent stream, it could have been from a couple days ago, could have been from a couple hours ago, could have been from a few years ago. It's perfectly fine. Also, I got all the secrets in that level. I'm feeling really good about myself. Feeling really cool. Yeah. You ever just scream at the top of your lungs, hoping that you making a lot of noise will stop the person that has multiple weapons brandished? It'll somehow stop them from using them. Like them screaming is gonna make me say, like, you know what? Nah, I don't want to shoot this guy. Also, little fella alert. If there's any little fellas in the chat, I hope you feel seen. As a little fella myself, I'm feeling pretty good. Whoa.
Beloved by the bullet.
Big guy up there, he's shooting stuff at me, which I would rather he not. Let's blast that guy to smithereens. And the one laser shot will do him real good. Sounds good, Rusa. There's no clippies today. Well, if you change your mind, or like I said, if one of your viewers has something, or if you think of something, that could also include YouTube shorts or TikTok videos. It's all gravy. These are big melee boys. And I try to do what oh, there's some infighting. Because this is a Quake mod after all, so infighting does happen sometimes where if enough friendly fire happens between bad guys, they will get unfriendly towards each other. Also, because it's a Quake mod, you can kind of cheese the enemy pathfinding a bit, which is always fun. There's a grenade fella up there. There's a bunch of things up top. Makes me... There we go, if I can just blast some explodies.
So small down my sights.
This might be the last level in this campaign, in this mod pack of sorts. There we go. Have the right big weapon. Oh, infighting. There we go. I mean, this guy's gonna lose. This guy right here is gonna lose because that guy's like really good at melee. I'll be dipped. He actually lost. The big fella actually lost. I thought for sure he was gonna get got. He must have taken a lot of damage from that first rocket I fired because I thought, ain't no way the chain sword guy was gonna get lost. And yet here we are. Okay, so platforming challenges in a first-person shooter game, everyone's favorite. Oh, nice secret. Full weapon storage cache. It's like a bunk area for the bad guys like to sleep. So I'm gonna go out on a limb. Oh, I'm just gonna die, so I'm gonna do. Oh, thank goodness you teleport. Oof. All right, so I can just do this. Hopefully, presumably an infinite number of times. And suffer no consequences. Oh, damn it! I'm gonna laugh if there is indeed a limited number of uses. There we go. So that actually is kind of nice, though. It allows me to explore without too many concerns for my personal health. And also, I kind of also wanted to poke around a little bit more before I commit to going the right way. I'm one of those weirdos who likes going the wrong way first whenever there's an opportunity to do so. Still hungry. Actually, I had a very good dinner. So no, I am very well fed. Gracie and I went to a nearby brewery that makes pretty good food. Like I don't drink at all. So I don't give a shit about going to a brewery to drink, but there's a pretty good brewery nearby that makes pretty good food. And I got a really nice chickpea curry. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, Alex, you went to a brewery and got curry? What? That's some fucking psychopath behavior shit, dude. And I'm here to tell you, it's really good. It's really good. And I'd had it before, so I knew what I was getting myself into. I remember it being a lot spicy though. Is the only downside. It was very good. Only the guilty need have fear. That's the kind of thing you would expect to see on one of those no fear tap out shirts. Those fucking tough guy MMA shirts. But no, it was good. It was good. It wasn't as spicy as I remember, but it was still pretty good. Even though, indeed, it was some cringy ass going to a brewery to get curry. It was still very good. I mean, it wasn't as good as like proper curry, obviously, but it was still pretty nice. Oh, basically got some fish and chips. Oh, and the most important part about the dinner is that it was our first time bringing Bonnie out. I mean, we've taken her outside, obviously, but it was our first time getting to take our new doggy, take sweet Bonnie girl, like out to like a public place to like hang out and you know have some food. We went out for ice cream afterwards, so it was a really nice evening. Oh boy, this is a lot of fellas. A lot of fellas, and it's a good thing we got that quad damage because that's a lot of shit going down here. Everything spawned all at once. Everyone's here. I've started to figure out, it took me a couple of centuries, but I'm starting to figure out that the voice that happens when bad guys die, that's our guy. That's our protagonist. I thought it was like somebody taunting us. No, that's us. Take things all the wrong ways. Well, you know, sometimes taking something the wrong way can lead to new life discoveries. Ouch. I saw the little glowy stuff and I thought it was like this was a positive thing. But I thought little blue glowies meant, oh, this is gonna heal you. That does the opposite of healing me. That anti-heals me. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Oh, okay, so that lets us go into that thingy. Hold on, I should replenish my supplies. Some stuff here. Yeah. Ooh, fancy. Okay. So if you wanted to, you could have gone this way. I could have gone this way. All right. So there's maybe more secrety secrets. It's expiring, so I gotta go fast. Gonna hurt. Ouch! It's already hurting. There we go. Alright, so I realize now that was a gambit that did not go well in my favor, but that's okay. Do I not have the... Oh, I don't, because I used all the juice. Used all the laser juice. So rockets it is then. Yeah, I have none of the laser gun stuff. Not enough ammo. What was I saying about taking something the wrong way? About, sometimes you stick it in the wrong hole and you think to yourself, wow, that's really cool. And that, that's pleasurable in a way I wasn't expecting. That's what we mean by like, taking it the wrong way or taking it an unintended way. That's what we mean, right? Just we're on the same page. Garbanzo beans and chickpeas. Yeah. Yeah, my favorite shock value is like I don't usually have to pay $20 to have a garbanzo on my face. There's a number of variations, and they are all delightful, and they're all fucked up, and they're all amazing. I'll feel a lot more confident once I get some laser ammo. And also some health in my diet. I wonder why I lost so much health earlier. I mean, well, dumpster diving into the sewage water probably didn't. Butt chugging sewage water probably didn't help. Probably wasn't doing me any favors. But I was thinking that the original, or not the original, the secondary thing that was not doing me any favors was those rocket fiends, grenade fiends. Let's get some health. I heard a "Hey you." Also trying to keep an eye out for more health. So yeah, my guy got tore up a little bit. He anti-healed me. I know, if only there was a word in the English language to describe what that entails, but that'd be impossible. We know that no such word exists. Silver keycard, which I had in the previous level. You're telling me I can't just bring that with me? You're gonna stand there with your face and tell me that you can't just bring a keycard from room to room, from level to level.
Down, boy.
Down, boy. That's some Cruella de Vil vibes with that voice. Kind of femme fatale kind of thing going on there. Oh, didn't expect that to open. Can I make that jump? That's locked. This one's okay. That's the way you want to go, or we're expected to go. So there's stuff here. It's kind of nice. And there was another window that was open next door. Oh, never mind. That just leads to this. Yes, that's a dead end. Oh wait, no, I've not been in here though. Oh, big boy. Big boy. Oof. It's okay. I was gonna say, I think if I'm persistent, I'll be able to drop his ass. Nice horror like movie vibes with the room like that. Like that's some aliens, like xenomorph shit. Just something evil and or terrifying is lurking in a room like this. that is either going to rip my face off or impregnate me with a xenomorph facehugger thing and force me to bear a some kind of alien baby that bursts out of my chest via a la chest burster. Got armor to the tune of got item from Mario Kart or Mario Party. This door's open now. Actually, was that already open? Not this one, but the other one. A key for TC. Oh, let me think about that. But I'm trying to think what that acronym is, but I'm drawing a blank. Was it from a previous? Was it from a presumed for a raffle? A presumed key for a presumed raffle. Because yeah, there've been a couple times where we would complete a dare in this game. Or rather, with dare drop, that is, we would complete a dare, and like usually I wouldn't say it, but I'd think to myself like, yeah, I would like see the reward, and I'd go, damn, that sounds amazing. Oh, the name of the game is, oh shit, it's not oh shit, it's Chia to Chia. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard that. I don't think I've heard this game before though. So Chia, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but Chia maybe. Not sure why Automod picked up on that. That was kind of odd. But yeah, it's the character's name. Interesting. I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, if really when it comes down to it, I'm pretty sure that the general gist is that you don't have to give the things away. You know, you're not contractually bound to give these things away. So you know, I wouldn't hold it against you. Secret would be safe with me. I won't snitch. Cargo lift. That something similar happened where I was really tempted a while back because we participated in these. Oh, he actually made the jump. We participated in the Super Arcade Football Dare Drop campaign, which was a pretty fun little game. That was like a fun game to kind of play around with. And we went for the highest tier dare in that game, which is to say beat the campaign. And by doing so, we unlocked a
You look so small down my sight.
we unlocked a jersey, a soccer jersey, where you would specify what name you want emblazoned on the jersey, on the back of the jersey. And it was like Super Arcade Football branded. And I thought that was pretty sick. And I never saw pictures of it, but I was like, man, that actually sounds kind of sick. And I really liked the game, so like, you know, it makes sense to, you know, sport the threads. So I was tempted. I was like, oh, I could just not tell anybody, but I was like, nah, it's in the spirit of Dare Drop. I should do the giveaway. But I was like, man, it's pretty sweet. It sounds pretty sweet at least. Trying to hold together. We lost quite a lot of life earlier, although I did gain a lot of it back, so we're in much better shape. If I can get a biosuit, I'd gleefully jump into the poison shit water and throw caution to the wind. Have a good night, Dotson. Thank you again for that raid, my man. You're always so dang generous. One of these days, I'm gonna go to bed at a reasonable hour, and I'll be able to raid you. The shoe will be on the other foot. Oh, big mans. Big boys. Shoot once, and then just rockets. No, just rockets for me, thanks. I had a big dinner. Just rockets for me, thank you. There we go. If I could get up there somehow. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I can. In fact, if I... There we go. I can get over there now, and I can get the quad damage. It might not be wise for me to get the quad damage. Maybe I should have gotten it earlier, because it would have made fighting that one guy a little bit easier. Ooh, some more plasma giblets, more plasma juice. That's a pretty nice secret. Can I do anything with this vantage point? No, we've already been here before. Well, not this exact platform, but we've been in this area before. I'll go and grab the quad damage and just accept that I probably won't be able to do anything with it. But just because it's a secret area, I get the satisfaction of having cleared, rather, a secret. And that's them to spawn right in front of me. So I could just zap their asses. That was very generous. Guess we're going down then. And I've got the quad damage, thank goodness, because otherwise that would have been a little bit stressful. We got Doo-Doo-Dad, what's up, bud? We got Ace Roy, we got Meerkat. Yo, all the freaking homies popping in all at once. What the heck? Did I fucking butt dial the Super Hobbit, Super Homies, like bat signal for the sky, and everyone just kind of got the bat call at the same time? Yeah, I thought the exact same thing. I thought the exact same thing, Ace Roy. I was like, damn. The dudes with the very elegant capes and big... No, not... He didn't have hammers, but he had they have a big cape, they're enormously tall, and they have a really cool... some kind of chainsword thing with a very prominent hilt. I was like, yo, is that motherfucking Abelard from Rogue Trader? Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, as I live and breathe. Yeah, I thought the same thing. This game does take place well outside of, I think, the Warhammer universe. This is Slaves. This is episode Enyo, which is a prequel of sorts to Slave Zero X, but it was made by the same developers, and it's part of the same Dare Drop campaign. And they specified that if you were to stream this episode, still set the category as Dare Drop as Slave Zero X. Slave Zero X itself is a side-scroller beat-em-up game, whereas this obviously is a Quake mod. Again, it's made by the same developers. It's a Quake mod. And I was telling people earlier, it's a little bit funny because this game, because Slave Zero X is the main game, but Slave Zero X is itself a prequel to Slave Zero, which came out, that's fine, we got the teleport, which came out for the Dreamcast back in 1999, and is a kind of a sci-fi adventure game, kind of action adventure game, I guess, with some like tactics elements to it. Jump, there we go. What am I doing? Oh, come on. Man, this man's really going around town, huh? It's like, I'll just shoot things that are hit scan. There we go, let's do it that way. So what we're playing right now, I've been saying, is it's a prequel. Prequel to a prequel. What's up, Ultimax? Good to see you, bud. Meerkat says I've been here the whole time. Fapping loudly, I hope. I thought I was hearing something in the other room. It was not accompanied by the usual crying, Meerkat. I'm gonna have to ask you to correct that, please. In fact, I'm not asking, I'm demanding. Aware of your own development. You're not referring to your balls dropping, Doo-Doo-Dad? You're not referring to your balls dropping. You're referring to, and you're not referring to like software development, like developing code. I'm like piecing together what you could be getting at by that. Maybe I should not be exclusively shitposting, shit talking, and maybe I should answer seriously. Also, yeah, we're just retracing our steps. We have the big thing we were looking for. We have the big key. Let's see if I can just blast these fools. In a more general sense, if you mean like being aware of like your growth as a person, like, you know, maturing and learning and being aware of the fact that you know you are growing as a person, you are becoming more, you're kind of coming into your own, you're improving, you're learning. It's constructive. It's not a bad thing. If anything, I would say it's a good thing to be aware of. But maybe there could be some like self-awareness that can be a little bit off-putting. Like maybe a little bit like if you're like too hyper aware, I could see where maybe that would lead to some discomfort. But I would see it as mostly a good thing. If I'm like extremely aware, like wow, this time last year shit was fucked and now I am unfucked. Or I was getting fucked, now I'm the fuck. Now I was the fucky, now I'm the fucker. Like I would see that as a good thing. Unless I was regressing and I was undeveloping. Meerkat says, I was not fapping loudly and crying at the same time. I was looking at D&D feats. I'm hearing the same sentence. I'm hearing the same sentence back to back. That's like saying I wasn't fapping, I was masturbating. Like that, those are two words for the same thing. You're telling me you can look at Dungeons and Dragons stuff and not get a boner? Doubt. Hard doubt. That was flexing your butt cheeks to make them clap. Meerkat, I thought I'd clapped your cheeks enough time to recognize the difference between those two noises, but I'm gonna take your word on that one. Meerkat wouldn't lie about something like that. He's got too much integrity. He wouldn't do it to me like that. I actually didn't realize that respawned, by the way. The Schlorpy boys. I didn't realize those respawned. Pretty cool. Grab the health and then jump back the fuck out of here. There we go. This will run out, and when it runs out, it's gonna get real gross. Whoa, look at that guy. No, they could jump like that. That was really cool. There's the Warhammer fellas.
You look so small down my sights.
Got him. Altered States. Don't think I recognize that one, actually. Going through life oblivious. Yeah, I've had moments where I've thought to myself, like, oh man, it probably would be, like, easier to be able to kind of turn my brain off to some things. Maybe that's kind of more what Doo-Doo was getting at. Like, just being hyper aware of just things in general. There have absolutely been times, recent and long ago, where I've thought to myself, like, yeah, I wish I could turn my brain off to that thing that I'm aware of. It'd be nice to some things would be made easier for sure. Like, you know, you can, like, I could attempt to delude myself, but I know better. I think I know better. So it's like, nope, this is knowledge that, or maybe not knowledge, but this is like just awareness that I have that I can't shuffle off. It's because you're in it. Oh, because you were sitting. Right. Okay, that makes sense, Meerkat. Thank you. Just stuff to be aware of. It's just stuff that draws. Okay, yeah. Well, and it's, you know, and of course it's different for everybody, obviously. Silver key card. I don't know what this is going to entail. I'm going to do a quick save. These guys are going to get real weird. Do I have rockets? I do have rockets. There's a lot of shit happening here, man. It's almost like there's a lot of bad guys, and it's almost like they don't like me. Alex, you're too hard on yourself. Of course these bad guys like you. I don't know. They're really trying to kill me. Maybe I did something to piss them off. But yeah, when it comes to, yeah, just either how things evolve or how things grow, or I mean, that's the thing too, like, you know, everyone's journey is different, everyone's situation is different. Now, sometimes people have setbacks. Setbacks do happen. It happens to the best of us, and maybe in those moments, then yeah, it's like, oh damn, dude, I was doing great, and now I've had some steps down, you know, some backtracking and progress, but I don't know. I still see it all as working towards a life experience. You know, we are all the summary, the summations of our pros and our cons, are the things we've lived through and the things we've endured. the challenges we faced, the good shit, the bad shit. So, I mean, the setbacks are shitty, and it's okay to feel it's okay to feel kind of shitty about it. Like it's okay to feel frustrated, but at the same time, it's like that's that's part of the ball game. It's a non-linear journey. It's some chalky milk. That sounds nice. Chalky milk, especially if it does not make me shit myself. That'd be even better. It'd be less stressful. Yeah. Yeah. It just makes the stress go. Well, I mean, there's that too. Yeah, there's ways to delay the sag, or to delay the uncomfy. And some people do so with drugs and alcohol. Like, like some people find ways to kind of dull these things, but yeah, at best it is a temporary solution, and of course there's usually pretty unpleasant downsides. Out of here. Emotional intelligence is knowing who you are. Can't understand empathy if you don't understand yourself. That's an interesting consideration. Would I say that emotional intelligence is knowing who you are? I would say it's a part of it. I'd say it's a part of it. And probably empathy. A big way, at least to develop empathy, probably, is to have like a solid foundation. A solid foundation for oneself. I think that's like generally true. I don't know if it's like, the end all be all, but it's it's very much relevant. Very much part of the conversation, no doubt. I'll confess though, I'm kind of a scrub when it comes to this kind of thing. Like I have answers for these questions for myself, but I don't know if I have like good answers that could be applied, kind of in a general sense. But I mean, yeah, in a general sense, like just for me at least, I'm picking up what you're putting down. That is correct, Meerkat. That is also correct. We can have philosophical conversations at the same time, or in the same breath, when we're talking about which alien waifu sucks the best dick. This is all correct. What's up, Aleph? Good to see you, bud. Lounging in my chair, casting devious stares in my direction. Is it a dream? Aleph, when I saw that comment, who's lounging in my chair, casting devious stares in my direction? I feel a little bad because I said this earlier. I don't like, well, that's not true. I do like doing this. I try not to do it. I try not to enjoy it. I'll say it that way. I try not to enjoy it. I try not to enjoy using the same joke twice in quick succession. But I'll say it anyway. You come into my house, call me gay, suck my dick. Oh, whose dick we sucking now? Oh shit. It's gonna be a fucking lightning round. Oh my god. Maybe literally, because I hear lots of lightning. I don't have enough. We don't have enough of this quad damage thing to kill everybody. So all I can do is kill a bunch. And hope for the best. It actually just wore off, yeah. Oh, there's another one. There we go. Oh, shit.
Did that hurt?
Oh! That's unfortunate. So yeah, if I wouldn't have made that save earlier, I would have had to have gone through that whole level all over again. How to milk a centaur? That was a fun one. I remember how to milk a centaur. How to train your dragon. How to milk your centaur. Sex and Candy. I remember this song. I don't remember much else from that band, but I do remember the song. Big splort. Big splortin'. gonna say, I'm hoping to cause some infighting, but it might not be happening. Might not be crapping. Oh, still alive. And believe me, I am. When Grace and I went to get dinner earlier at the cool restaurant slash brewery at which we ate, I couldn't help but notice, I didn't see anything at the time, but I couldn't help but notice that the radio station that was playing in the background was pretty much entirely 90s songs. I heard, what was it, The Verve, Bittersweet Symphony. I heard, I think, some Soundgarden at one point. And maybe some Pearl Jam. Like, I heard, a number of songs where I was like, oh yeah, that song. And I didn't say anything, but at one point it occurred to me, I was like, oh, this is kind of like when I was a kid. And I would hear 80s radio, I would hear 80s music and be like, oh, that's so fun and retro. I was like, oh, it's not that there's a very good chance we're not dialed into a 90s radio station. We're dialed into a, like, cool, hip, retro station. The same way you would see, like, cool, hip 80s retro stations. So, and this is not like a new observation. Like, it's not like I'm like, wow, the 90s were 30 years ago. It's just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a thing that happens more often. This is gonna be a thing that's gonna happen more often, and we just gotta, just gotta roll with it. What else can I do about it, right? Let's lean into it. When that room, that challenge, that big room happens again, I'm gonna be so ready. Now I know what to expect. We actually almost lived. We almost lived. They are. You're absolutely correct, Aleph. Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole big thing. I think that was part of why the band kind of called it quits for a while, because they were like so fucking bummed about that whole way that they really did get screwed. I mean, let's be. I think most of us would agree they got a raw deal out of how that all shook out. It was not their fault because it was the producer, right? The producer was the one that used the uncleared sample. It wasn't their fault that the dude used an uncleared sample and kind of fucked them out of any amount of success that song should have given them. And it was, let's be real, it was a sample, yes, for a orchestral cover of This Could Be the Last Time, I think. It was like a licensed orchestral cover. And because it was a licensed orchestral cover, technically it was owned by the Rolling Stones, I guess publishing company, production company, I don't know. And technically, through many layers of technical lawsuitery bullshit, the Verve were like, their management team was like, all right, sorry, you're never gonna get anything for the song. I think at some point maybe they might have gotten some kind of deal struck, or maybe the Rolling Stones production company relented. I think somewhere along the way, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck, I think somewhere along the way somebody might have taken mercy. Somebody on the Rolling Stones side might have taken mercy and realized that they got fucked. I could be wrong, but I thought I read at some point, somewhat recently, that is, that there was something of a happy end. You're telling me, oh man, I thought there was something here, bro. I was like, oh, there's gotta be something in here. That's why I went back like a dumbass. So now I gotta, well, I guess I get full health again, but still, like a dumbass regardless. Do I want to try that? We'll do this one because I want something rapid fire for sure. I want something rapid fire for surezies. The big guys are the big focus, as they should be, hence why they are indeed big guys. Ouch. I'll take that. I'll take the quad damage as well. Yeah, knowing that there was other health, and I guess I was just not paying very close attention to my health and armor earlier. Just gonna charge in all willy-nilly. Or room shifts. I do appreciate this room is like ever evolving and shifting. Talk about being aware of evolution and shifting. Jumping down. I fucked him up already. I kind of prefer the fact this is hit scan. Makes it pretty sick. Room is still shifting, and I don't know if there's more quad damage. There might not be. I don't think there is. But I have snipers. Ouch.
Come on. Show me that pink mist.
Show me that pink dick? Is that what she said? I think she said show me that pink mist, but I would much rather she said, yeah, show me that pink dick. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll do it. Show me that pink dick. There we go. I'll do it. Expecting to hear Zeppelin, you instead hear Weezer, yeah. I mean, it's not like a thing that's like a new concept to me, but it's something that's only going to happen more and more. I remember as a kid watching Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, you know, the expected things that kids watch. I remember there would be commercials for you know, that were kind of intended towards stuff that the parents might appreciate. And one of those things was like commercials for music compilations, like 80s greatest hits. And I remember there was one called Buzz Cuts. That was like alternative 90s music. And in fact, that's where Sex and Candy, that's where I first heard that song, was from that infomercial, that commercial. And as a kid, I remember being like, wow, this music was from 10 years ago. That's so long ago. And now I would imagine that, yeah, if those commercials, I don't think they exist nowadays, but if they were to run those commercials again, they'd be playing Adele. They'd be playing Amy Winehouse, stuff that was not that long ago in the grand scheme of things, but was over 10 years ago. And that's a weird thing to me. Like, I don't think so much about, wow, the 90s were 30 years ago. I've made peace with that. What's weird to me is the idea of, as a kid, 10 years ago felt like an eternity ago. Whereas nowadays, 10 years ago, was, like I said, Amy Winehouse, Adele. I mean, Adele's still around, obviously, but, like, these artists that, like, really broke into the mainstream 10, 15 years ago. Also, Wings? Oh, okay. You just press jump to, oh, okay, you can't just jump, you can't fly forever. You can't fly forever. Okay, fair. All right, I need to experiment with this before I just get myself killed. I really did just find some wings and put them on. That's what I did. I'm wasting so much ammo here. That's awesome. Was that a Red Bull? Can a Red Bull gave me wings? I always like that when Gibbs fall into water, it makes a big splooshy splash. What's up, Iggle Wiggles? Arms wide open. What about legs wide open? I tagged them both with lasers. So now, bullets will end them. Because the laser does a lot of damage. Bullets doesn't do as much, but laser whittles them down quite a bunch. Get out of here. He's out of there. As requested. As demanded. So now we have... Oh, I could have got the quad damage. E3 quad damage. Feels like things just kind of started 3 years ago. I mean, that is how it felt to me in various times of my life. Like, that's how I felt you know, kind of after I graduated college, I was like, all right, now I get to like actually do things. Yeah, so you can't just fly forever. You don't have infinite stamina. But fucking hell. It's actually harder than I was thinking. There's like a momentum aspect to it, which is interesting. Sort of like a low grav momentum thing going on. It's interesting. You also lose speaking of momentum, you lose momentum very easily. Like if you go up against a wall, you'll kind of bounce off of it, and it's hard to get more lateral gains. All right. See, this is gonna throw some more fellas at me. I'm not afraid of the fellas. I'm not afraid of the fellas, although I'm concerned about the Cinderellas. Oh shit! I want the quad damage. Yep. Up. Yeah, the wings are interesting. What's up, Elgaso? Say big splodies.
Did that hurt?
Oh, big man, ouch. Quad damage is where it's at. Temporarily, but it is where it's at. Splooshes. Always down for a good big sploosh. Alright. We still have our wings, which are pretty cool. I kind of want to... I mean, there's the temptation to just explore everything now that we have wings. Like, oh, wow, I can get to every secret ever in this level. But at the same time, I mean, do I really need to, though? We've already got so much to work with here. And I think this is the last level, I think. So, I think we'll just go right to it. But I will save before I go into that room because I'm scared. I'm a scaredy cat. Pressure to pursue other interests, yeah. Yeah, that's totally fair, dude, Dead. I mean, I that's just my own personal example, but yeah. That I will be the first to tell folks that, yeah, it's not everyone needs to, like, go to college, get a degree. You know, there's plenty of other walks of life to go down. So it's not the end all be all. It's just that's kind of how it was for me, just because, like, well, I mean, for one thing, yes, there was a lot of pressure for sure. So I feel like while I was in college, I was like too overloaded and stressed to be able to, you know, to be able to live my life. So it's like once I was done, I was like, finally, I can do things I want to do. Holy shit. Yeah, because it was just kind of all encompassing. Bunch of fellas. And it's nice that they just all started firing, which means they all started hurting each other with friendly fire. Actually, hold on. I want to see if I can I engineer that to get weirder. It's like I want them to all start hurting each other. They're not hurting each other. That makes me sad. Okay, one more time. I'll try one more time. I want to cause a bunch of infighting. But there might not be an option for that. Oh, they were for a second, but then I interrupted them like a big meanie. Like a big dumb meanie. It's hard to use the wings to get away safely. Unless you're already moving. Unless, like, you're already moving that general direction. Because, yeah, your speed just plummets.
Beloved by the bullet.
But it is pretty cool just being able to, if you know what you're doing, it's pretty cool to just kind of fly away with purpose. With porpoise. Say he's still there. There's also a big man.
Down, boy.
There's big man. He's been the Shambler has been let me think about this. The Shambler has been is now the Scrambler. What I'm trying to get at is that guy is the this mod's version of the interdimensional shambler. So I'm trying to say that I've scrambled the shambler. He who shambles has been scrambled. How's that? The kind of pressure. I mean, it's different for everybody, and well, I'll be honest. Part of the reason why college was so stressful for me was because I fucking did it to myself. Because I said yes to too many things. I took on too much responsibility. I took on too heavy of a course load. It was because I was too immature and too inexperienced with just life in general to know my own limits. So part of the reason why, especially the last year of college, was so awful for me was like just my own ineptitude, my own dumbassery, just being unwilling or unable to say no to things, and it very much biting me. So that's really all it is, or at least that was the majority of it. I mean, yeah, I mean, the classes were hard too, but so much of it was just my own fuckery. The phone ringing. I think I know the one. It's the grenades bouncing around, right? All right, this is the last level, I think. Oh, yeah, this has some last level energy for sure. Here's wings. Here's a bunch of guns. And here's a fucking demon, apparently, somewhere. I would like some health and armor. The blue stuff. Is it that one? That big laser fella? Big shotgun. I'll confess, I don't know if I hear it, but maybe it's different on my end. My volume settings. Because my volume is turned on kind of low. There's a bunch of tanks. And maybe this game is Warhammer adjacent in some way. So now we're forced to kind of reckon with how wings work in this game. Finished that a bunch of times in a row. This one here. Huh, interesting. I never really thought about that. Can I get over there? Oh, teleport. Okay, no, I cannot. The game's way of saying out of bounds. Yeah, right there, right there. It was exactly what I was trying to point out earlier, where if I don't have enough velocity, I will... It's hard to build up speed. Hard to build up speed when you're kind of lacking at first with the wings. The wings don't grant you anything. It's like you pick a direction and then you start flying with the wings, and if you need to change direction or orientation, good luck. Have a good night, Ultimax. Thanks for popping in, bud. Appreciate you hanging with us. Thank you again, by the way. We had a couple friends raid. C. Dutson and XGF2 both raided a little bit earlier, and that's super, super nice. Oh, something scary this way comes. Oh, button. Red. What's it gonna be? This one. There we go. Red. Is it a gargoyle? This kind of looks like the chamber from Portal. Need to disable your shield in some way. So this is why they really required you to get good with flying. Whoop. Oh, interesting. This is more similar to Quake's first boss than anything. I wonder if we're gonna telefrag him like we... Oh, Jesus, like we did in Quake. The way that whole boss shakes out. Ouch. Can I just cheese it? Not almost. I could almost cheese it. I wonder if this phase ends, and then you have to, then he leaves his post, then you have to fight him. No, he's just dead. Never mind. I was like thinking, like, then he leaves his post, and then you have to fight him as he's walking around. He's got legs. He's not rooted to the internet. Through an Ethernet connection. He has a Wi-Fi. He has Wi-Fi. He's Wi-Fi enabled. He's not on an Ethernet connection. He's got a router. That was easy. It was easy, and it was suspiciously easy. It makes me wonder if that's not it. It makes me wonder if there's more where that came from, and the game's just playing coy, like, oh, you beat the boss, congratulations. All the while, it's like, just lulling me into a false sense of security. Do I go out the way I came? It should appear. Well, maybe that really was it. Yeah, that was more similar to Quake 1, to the ending of Quake 1, the first episode, I think. Some people plan for... You're right, yeah, dude, especially in a first-person shooter. Some FPSs, platforming is rough. And, I mean, really, just in general, platforming can be rough for a lot of FPSs. The wings, yeah, the wings took some getting used to. But I very much liked what they provided. I mean, that, and of course, that boss would have been literally impossible without him. So, Enyo. I think we're actually going to encounter Enyo in Slave Zero X proper. And I'm guessing Sufgan is the antagonist of the main game. Also, is anybody else seeing this? I guess I have no way to show you with my cursor, and I'm worried if I click any button. If I click any button, it's going to go to the next screen. Above the word alpha. So the first sentence. After defeating the slave alpha, comma, and. It's the first line. Above the word alpha. You see that tower? Is that a boob tower? Is that a 3-boob tower? I need somebody to confirm or deny if I'm seeing what I want to see. And Alex, you're full of shit. I need someone else to weigh in on this. 3-boob tower, yay or nay? Shove rice into the Ethernet port? No, it's if you drop it into a bathtub. It's if I drop my router into a toilet, then I put rice into it. Oh, really, Aleph? That doesn't sound good. Motherboard's Ethernet port. Yeah, that's weird. That sounds unpleasant. Also, looks like when you beat the game, you get the wings for free. Congrats on finishing Slave Zero X episode Enyo. So we've acquainted with ourselves with the dangers of the mega city. You can find out what happens to Enyo in Slave Zero X. How fitting. How fitting, right? Good stuff. And we get a fresh gun. A badass assault rifle. More like an LMG, honestly. This thing's thick. This thing's girthy. So we have a badass assault rifle. Cool wings. I love it. So there's the credits. This is good. I like this. This was fun. I love me a good Quake mod. This was a very good Quake mod. Dad. Yes, yeah. I'm yay. I'm team yay on the triple titty tower. Meerkat says skip the middleman and just put rice in the toilet. That'd be I'm assuming a damaging but also very creative prank to pull on somebody. Like, yo, I filled your toilet with rice. What's more powerful, rice in the toilet or beans in the computer? Because there's that clip when the guy's like, this is beans. He's like, this is beans in your computer. See if I can find it real quick. This is beans. Surely I can find it. Only the 6-second version? I mean, I don't know if I want to see the full thingy. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna skip to the good bits here. Filling my PC with beans and hiring a repairman to fix it.
The Home Chef.
Not gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna skip around a little bit. Oh, Super Hobby. No, that guy sucks. Oh, 2 ads. Great. I love it. So timestamps.
So no one's
Filling
ever
my
pranked
PC with
Ross,
beans. Here we go.
but
And hiring a
We're
repairman to
filling up
fix
this
it.
computer with beans. We called the repairman to come and fix it.
That's a lot of beans.
Right? That freaking mosquito, dude. I'm gonna murder its family.
I thought they were
First, I'm gonna
dry
capture
beans.
it, tie it to a little chair, burn the family's house down with them in it, while that mosquito sits outside tied to the chair, watching. That's what you get for sucking my blood, mosquito. Excuse me, mosquito? Can I go to the bathroom, mosquito? Alright, this is the last can.
Miss Mosquito.
Mountain of beans. It's getting totally fried.
Yeah,
Oh, it's upside down, dude. That's why. It smells like a
that's why.
cap-
That's the problem.
Oh, it's done. I cannot wait for him to get here. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna play like as stupid as possible.
This is abuse. This is abuse. Abusing a poor repair guy.
Who is it? It's. I just spoke with you.
Poor PC
You
repair
got my
guy.
brother called to fix the computer.
Yes.
It was working. It works good, and then you know.
And then it goes to the blue screen.
Right.
When it's on and it's working, you can do whatever you want to do until the blue screen comes on. Is that what happens?
Right. It turns on most of the time, and then
Like
maybe
knowingly
5,
bringing
10
some
minutes
poor
in, it'll
innocent soul into
just
this
turn blue.
situation.
Did I speak to you on the phone or did I speak to
My brother.
Okay. He said you had like files that are important on here.
Well, I mainly use it for video games.
So can we turn it on? Just...
Yeah. Uh huh.
Oh, it's up here. Got it. He said it's Windows 7.
Uh-huh.
Windows 7 has
Windows 7,
been,
this is a couple years ago.
Microsoft no longer supports it. So what happens?
I don't usually have more than 3 windows up at a time, so that shouldn't be an issue.
Well, see, it actually is an issue within Windows 7.
But maybe max I would have like 5 windows open. Never 6 or 7.
Oh
no.
boy, here we go.
Coming on roll now.
Came on this morning and then it turned blue and then it turned off again. Right?
Oh, did that come out?
What in my head? It must have.
How'd that come out?
I don't know.
They don't just fall out.
I tried pressing some of the buttons on the back.
But the computer's not even turning on, and it's plugged in.
It comes on and sometimes and then just turns off and then sometimes it doesn't come on.
Okay. It sounds to me like a power supply unit might have gone bad, which is
I
very.
don't know
Which
what
is
that one is.
extremely
I'm gonna call
accurate.
my uncle and tell him that.
And that thing
what
was
is going
sparking.
on. One minute, I'm gonna tell him that you're working on it and telling me the power supply. Okay.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Power,
Dude.
Yeah, he say it's a power.
Wait! Come here for a minute,
He said it's power.
dude.
Huh.
Have you ever opened this computer up before?
And no.
I'm gonna open it up and show you something I've never seen before in my life.
What?
What? What is all this in here? This is not supposed to be inside a computer. This is beans inside.
This is
What do you mean?
beans.
It's not-
Where did you get this computer from?
Got it for me on Craigslist. I use it a lot.
Holy.
I never had an issue.
None of these black things, all these, this is like food.
It's not like to help the computer stay cool or anything.
No. Someone sold you something with a bunch of beans in it. These are black beans. This is what you get at a Mexican restaurant.
And that's not good for the computer.
No. I have never in my life seen anything like this before. I am shocked. All that should be here is the circuit board, a couple of little pieces
Yeah, the wherewithal
of
to
electronics.
blur the guy's
This is
face.
the power supply unit.
Which
What's
was
under
probably
these?
the right call.
That's the motherboard, and actually...
These are the motherboards?
No. You all of this stuff you're seeing, this pile of...
These are the motherboards.
No, this is food. This is beans.
This
Someone
is
put beans
beans.
inside the computer. This should all... None of this should be in here. I'm going to show you a picture of a normal computer.
This is beans. It
So I
fucks
have
me
to-
every
I have to
time.
get one without the beans.
Yeah.
We'll be able to work today.
PC sans beans,
We'll be able to do
please.
it to work.
This is food. This is like someone took their dinner and threw it inside the computer.
But I don't see the motherboards in there like
it's
it
flat.
in here.
It's flat. You see the wire going
Eventually,
into it?
But where are all
I'm
the
assuming he
motherboards?
like picks up
there
on
are a
this
lot
guy
of
just
motherboards
fucking
here, but I don't see any of the
yanking his
motherboards
chain.
in here.
Yeah, well, those are not motherboards. That's food.
Oh,
You need to turn this and shake all of this brown shit out of here. It's not supposed to be in there.
Boneless pizza and beanless PC.
oh no.
Yeah, give the poor. Yeah. How does it
You
end?
see,
I
it's
wonder?
all electronics. in
I've
there.
never seen the
This
whole thing.
is
I've just seen that
food.
this is
Right,
beans.
okay.
You bought this on Craigslist?
Yeah, a couple of
Pinnacle.
years ago.
I'm surprised that it's been working as long as it has. You know what? I hate to say it to you. You need a new computer.
Oh no. How much does that will be?
Oh, you can get cheap ones. I'm at a loss for words because I've never seen anything like this before.
Okay.
You said
Yeah,
you ordered a couple years ago?
I'm inclined to
I
agree with
can't believe
Meerkat.
it's
Like,
still working.
Well, it's not working anymore, but it was fine for years.
this dude
now.
has done a pretty good
it.
job, all things considered.
I'm surprised that it actually works.
Too much stuff is inside it.
Too much food is inside it.
Too much beans.
Is buying a new computer an issue right now?
I just don't want this to happen again. I mean, how do I find out if it's not
I
going to
gotta
have
tell
that?
you, the chances of this happening again is probably 0. I
Okay.
have never in my life seen anything like this. I cannot even fathom why somebody would have done this and sold you a computer like this.
I'll figure it out. Thanks for your help anyway.
All right? Yeah.
What do I owe you for it?
Oh, nothing. I was nearby anyway. All right?
All right. When we told him it was a joke, he didn't like it anymore, and so that's why we blurred his face the whole time. Figured I'd tell you because some people are confused as to why people's faces are blurred sometimes and not.
I mean,
and he didn't want to be used in the video, so we
It would have been nice if, like Meerkat said, like, offer some compensation or something. I don't know. There was probably a more diplomatic way to like have that be concluded. But regardless of how it all shakes out, this is Beans. This is Beans is always something that sticks into my. I'm not even sure how it came up. I'm not even sure how This Is Beans came up. But it should. It should always be up. Much like how I'm always up. Always 24/7. It's a heart problem. No, not really. Not really. I do not have a 24/7 erection. That'd be weird. That'd be weird. Unlike This Is Beans, that would be weird. Let's jump to the actual Slave Zero X then, shall we? How we beat the episode Enyo. Let's get a taste. Let's get a taste for what this game is like. Oh, controller. Okay. I wonder if it'll work with this controller. I wonder if it'll work with. I got Nintendo Switch. Let's see if I mean it's USB powered. We'll see if it works. It is DualSense thing. Yeah, it should work. In fact, this icon right. Oh, actually, you can't see me, or you can't see what I'm looking at here. So this icon very much matches the Nintendo Switch icon, controller icon. So I think we should be okay. We should be fine. She is also filled with beans. Insta nut. Insta nut, no question, Meerkat. If I at some point were to determine that Gracie does not have normal internal organs, but instead is just filled with beans, oh my god, we'd never leave the bedroom. Are you kidding me? Jesus fucking Christ. Autosave. All right. Oh, I see. We got a small baby window. I'm gonna see if we can up the ante. Any button. Video. Full. Please. There we go. There we go. Much better. Beans from Even Steven. I remember the show Even Stevens. I don't remember the show or the character Beans though. Not sure what this means. Resolution scale in this context. I guess I'll leave it to the default of 2x. Guess I'll leave it to the default. Audio. Music's not super loud. I'll lower the volume a little bit for the music. Bring it to a hot 50%. Sound effects also kind of lower that just because I'm assuming it'll get loud. There's the weird neighbor kid with a name like that. With a name like that, yeah, that tracks. What else? Gameplay, flashing impacts, that's fine. Violence. I guess they mean blood and gore. Yeah, no violence, please. No violence. Could we just remove the fighting and just make it all be friendship? Could there be a tutorial? There could be. There, I would assume, probably. You just be in their house inexplicably. Honestly, shoutouts to if you had a weird neighbor kid friend growing up. Maybe not a non-Euclidean child who was able to like phase through walls like Beans, apparently could. But like, if you just kind of had a neighbor friend, a neighbor kid friend that was like, just kind of weird, not like bad, creepy weird, just a little bit off, or more shout outs, shout louders if you were the weird kid, if you were the weird neighborhood kid. Shake the Box was the charismatic leader of the bunch. You remember the Sandlot? There was like the charismatic leader of the bunch. That's what Shake the Box was in his friend group. He was the one that led the group to victory every time. And he's playing some Unicorn Overlord. Yo, how are you liking it, by the way? That game looks fucking wild. I saw it was the same developer as 13 Sentinels, I think. Same developer, and I saw they went over their budget for like they said like, oh yeah, we always go over our budget with every game we make, and we have to like scrap together. We have to somehow scrap together the resources to like finish the game every time. But apparently it's amazing. I thank you, Shake. Oh my god, thank you for that raid, my man. That's so nice, so freaking nice, man. Thank you, Augusta, for the shout out as well. He ate ants and earthworms. That's pretty weird. We're talking about Beans, the character. We just watched the This Is Beans video because I never watched it. I never watched the full thing before. But yeah, he says it rocks. That's so freaking cool, man. Do you have any clips you want to share? Because we've been down this road together a number of times where, you know, I'm always down for clippies if you have one to share. We're actually just starting the proper Slave Zero X. I promise I wasn't spending the first 3.5 hours of the stream just like fucking around and talking and being a goober and watching YouTube videos. We actually played through the prequel to this game, which was a Quake mod. It was pretty cool. But now we're jumping in to the real experience here. Because this game is not a Quake mod. This is a side-scrolling of sorts, side-scrolling game of sorts. Now, I see there's a training mode. What I was hoping is a tutorial mode. Exit to menu. Oh, give me a tutorial so I can see what's going on. Level select. Intro. Maybe that's what I want. Yeah, so that's the thing. Slave Zero came out in the 90s. Slave Zero X, this game, came out a couple weeks ago. So this is a prequel to the game that came out in 1999 for the Dreamcast. But no, I saw, so this was a Dare Drop campaign game. That's why it caught my eye. Normally, I'm not really big into side-scrolling beat-em-ups, but I saw that it included the Quake mod. That looked pretty cool, and I figured it'd be a nice kind of quick game to play through. I don't expect it'll take very long to play through entirely. And I was like, all right, we gotta give the old college try and just see what it's like. The game we just, well, that's what's also weird. The game we just played was a Quake mod. The Quake mod was just a Quake mod that was made recently as well. So that was a prequel to this game. So that was a prequel. This is a regular prequel.
I think he's finally made his choice.
And then Slave Zero, which is a different genre from both of the two games.
Cover your shift while you speak with him.
I don't believe
that's like an action adventure game.
I should go. Show. I'm going to finish what Isamu
So the original is called Slave Zero, and it is on Steam. It is on Steam, but it originally came out for the Dreamcast and I think Windows PC. All right, so I guess the tutorial is just little prompts. You know, we just kind of get the. Oh, do I have a cursor? No, I do not. Actually, maybe I do. There's a hand. I'm not sure why there's a hand. I was thinking maybe that was the cursor. But anyway, so we just have some text prompts. By the way, sure enough, Check the Box has got something for us. Clip-wise, let's take a quick little look-see. Little looky-loo. What he's got. Look how excited he is. I'm sorry, Shake. I hate to do it to you like this, but look how thrilled he is. Oh wait, no. So I'm covering his face. I'll be over here for a little bit. Look how excited Shake is. Let me restart this clip. Look at how thrilled he is. Shake is really out here saying, wow, I love Mario 64. My favorite game. It's one of my favorite games, actually. Oh, I know what's happening here. Was this Chaos Mario? Is this Chaos Edition? Yeah.
Sir, please.
He's gonna get yeeted, yep. Oh!
So long.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, so this is Chaos Mario, yep. I'm impressed you were doing some Chaos Mario, something that's what I would consider to be pretty outside of the shake the box wheelhouse, but you know what? I'm here for it. I've done Chaos Mario a couple times. There's a new mod that just hit the scene recently that is it's Mario 64 randomizer, but you have to find you start with run and single jump. You have to unlock everything else. You have to unlock grab, you have to unlock ledge grab, double jump, triple jump, crouch, long jump, backflip, side jump. You have to unlock all the other moves in the Mario repertoire, and it makes some levels really, really wild. One more time for those who missed it. If you were alt-tab listening to something else, you didn't hear Shake exclaim,
Any second now. God damn it.
that some physics bullshit was happening.
Sir, please. Whoa.
That actually wasn't too bad. But then your revenge. Yeet!
So long.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for sharing, bud. That as expected, that was of course delightful. There we go. You've beaten it on stream. I don't know if I've beaten Chaos Mario. Chaos Mario is the kind of thing that I enjoy messing around with for like an hour or two, but my patience only can keep me going for so long. And then there's Super Releasio 64. It's the Toad Hell shitpost ROM hack for Mario 64. That's also a game that is like amusing for like 30 minutes, but I can't imagine anyone having the patience to actually beating the damn thing. So there you go. So X for light attack. Now there's a chance that the button prompts might be different based on the control you're using, but for now I'll assume that they truly do mean X, which is to say, you know, matching with the Nintendo Switch controller, the Pro controller. In different directions, so you can get different combos going. There's heavy attack, which is Y. Just like a few light attacks on the ground or in the air, and then followed up with a heavy or two. Try different directions in the ground or air. Double tap to run. Very nice. Press down to slide. Okay, that's good. I'm guessing you can probably attack while running, attack while sliding. Double jump by pressing jump once more while already in the air. Now, parrying is something that's important. Parrying is something that's important because we have very much a vested interest in parrying certain things sometimes. Because we, of course, again, this is a dare drop campaign that we're participating in. And, oops, let me move this here. And some of the dares involve like pulling specific maneuvers in this game. So we need to, I'm not exactly sure what this means. Maybe it'll be obvious when we see it. Maybe there's like an environmental hazard that we can parry. It says to parry a train at some point. And let's see, what are the other ones? Land 3 parries in a row without getting hit. And then, of course, we need to beat the game. That's a big one, too. And also, we need to defeat Enyo, which I think is the protagonist from the first game. Interrupted or canceled by jumping. Okay. Same with double jumps. You can dive kick and then jump out of a dive kick. Good for extending combos. Okay. Don't lose your life. I would rather not. That's an option. Your meter. To empower yourself or your moves. Okay, so I guess it's, can you, like, enter some kind of hype beast mode? You're able to burst. To be glowing. Okay, I see that. Alright. Escape the enemy or burst during an attack to refill your meter. Maybe burst would be more obvious. What's the button to burst? Various items you can use against your enemies. Okay, okay. Small circles next to the burst orb show how much ammo. That's for the items you can find. Okay. Here we go. I think this is what I was looking for. You'll gain meter. There we go. Yeah. Use light and then use heavy attack in quick succession. An X move. A flash blue and successfully make your attack an X move. Okay. Use that to cancel the usual recovery of a normal move. More damage in the combos. I'm guessing this is one of those things where they're trying to describe it as best as they can via text, but we'll see it firsthand in the field. Fatal Sync. 100% in glowing gold. Use Fatal Sync with right button. Right shoulder button. Okay. There's a charge punch that wasn't very good. That's right, yeah, there was a demo that was available for a while. I have not played the demo. This is my first time diddling at all with this game. Good to know that, yeah, some special moves may be not great. Steal life from your enemies, nice. Oh, it's to knock enemies away, okay. So either the shortcut left on the analog or light plus heavy plus fatal sync all at the same time. I mean, that's still good to know regardless though, Silverant, that it's kind of a specific case. Make any attack and use the burst thing during the attack animation. Make any attack and then yeah, do the burst input. Okay, I'm trying to like absorb this as best as I can. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, if you're just kind of hoping for the best without any instruction. I mean, I don't know how much this is going to help me just because I can see myself in the heat of the moment forgetting 90% of this, but I'm trying my darndest. If I trigger to throw things, or like, yeah, I guess if you have something like an item equipped, grenades in this case. It's different ordnance style. Okay, so that's, I guess that's like a thing that's built in. You just have grenades. You can find different types. Limited number. I wonder if we are one of the caped guys we saw in the Quake mod. The guys that were throwing grenades at us. What's up, Todd? Mr. Poobah, good to see you, bud. Here's dodge. Is that the same thing as parry? Left button. Briefly invincible. It probably is. And cancel your own attack into a dodge. Wait. Cancel your attack into a dodge. Oh, I see. During an attack, right. Which uses some meter. Okay, parry is a separate thing. The direction of buttons towards the attacking enemy. Timing is very strict. It looks pretty strict in the animation. So dodging is one thing, but parrying. So we have a few dares that are about parrying. Good to know. It'd be nice if there was a way to practice these things. I mean, there's the training mode.
Please. I'm sorry.
Idiot jerky. Should have shared from the start. This cheap shit barely hits me.
Take some more then. Not like you'll be using it. Justice is divine.
Are we a champion of the people?
Frank, I'll eat you! More.
Okay, there's the punch thing. Yeah, there's the punch thing that Silverette was saying. All right, so now I have a kind of a moment to myself then. So we have the double jump. Yeah, so it's the kind of thing where, yeah, lots of light attacks for sure. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool too. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you can like string some interesting things together. It's a bit of a button masher, but that kind of makes sense. What does B do for that matter? There's the dash. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah. There's grenades. Well, that's running. It's like a real easy way to start running. Okay. You can dodge forward. That's kind of cool. Okay. All right, let's just go ahead and jump in then.
Unit 7. Any vermin to report?
How would I know when they're dead? I need them to be... Oh, okay, it's when they fade away into nothing. There will be very much times where somebody might think to themselves, wow, Alex, you're doing such a good job pulling off some cool moves, and I'm gonna say to you, dear viewer, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing the buttons that feel the bestest. That was pretty sexy, actually. That little big splort that we'd made happen just there. It's pretty sweet. Oh, because the charge fella. So when it's fully charged up, you can do some pretty dope shit with that thing. Keep kind of charging past these fools. Ouch. That's pretty cool though. It's like a pretty simple stringing together moves kind of system. I'm still like a little bit not super clear on like some of the, oh, here's this meter, here's this charge thing you can do. Like I very much so that is a little bit still foreign to me. Can you dodge a wrench? Can you parry a wrench?
Unit 8. What is your...
Or let's try parrying actually. 1.
Show!
2. Oh, no, never mind. 2 zone. Alright, yeah, so it's 1, 2. Oh, almost. I'm gonna kill one of them. Whoever dies first is the one that will not be involved in this little experiment. All right. 1, 2. Ooh, not quite. Reason I want to get 3 is because we have a dare for this. Ouch. 1, 2. Come on, bro. Do it. Come on. Oh, heck. He knows it messed up my timing. Damn it. Alright, fuck this. We'll do this later. I like to think I'm getting better at this, but I need to get more health back first. So this is where we get health back as we kill things, I think. That's so oftentimes how it goes, by the way, where it's like, oh, I'm like 1 away, but then when the pressure's on, that's when I'm bungling up the timing. Big splorts. Rank E, that means excellent, right? That means I did an excellent job. Ooh, big health. I'm gonna try for a gun. Ah, okay, maybe not with an unfamiliar enemy type. Here we go. Ouch. 1, 2. Oh, almost. 1, 2. Oh, heck. I moved past him. Damn it. It shouldn't be so hard. 1, 2. Come on, baby. 3. There we go. We got there. All right. Now I can murder indiscriminately with no hesitation. The pressure's on, man. It's so easy to screw it up when you're so close. So close you can taste the parry. But instead I wish to taste the murder, apparently. It's very stylish. The combat is very stylish and flows very well. Which I appreciate because it makes me feel like even if I'm garbage at a game like this, I can like just kind of fudge it You know, fake it till you make it. Like, look how cool this looks. Look how cool it makes me look. It makes me look like I'm like the kind of gamer that knows what he's doing when playing a game like this. I'm just kind of pressing the directions that I want things to go. And I just fucking deleted 2 guys' heads, and it made me feel really cool. And I am really cool. I'm awesome, actually.
Wait, more!
I need more.
Not more. All of them.
Oh. Little transition there. X. D for devastatingly good. I did devastatingly good in that fight. That's what that means. There's a shop. There's a shop. Okay. Oh my god, it's Morshu. Bombs, lamp oil. It's cyberpunk Morshu. Cyberpunk Morshu. The horny Moor voice. I think it's us. I think we are the horny murder person. Upgrades. So I have so it's IED, improvised explosive device. It's 1 letter away from being something much sexier. B for damn good. I have $2,000, so I can't afford any of these things. Nor can I invest into a better IUD for my IED. Sorry, wishful thinking. Customization. Okay, so just default stuffs. Chronicle. Yeah, literally more, which is so delightful. So we'll eventually unlock Chronicles for things. Let's continue. Off to a solid start then. Again, it's very flashy. The game is doing a very good job, at least I think. From a person that never plays fighting games.
Blood and meat.
I never play fighting games.
Entrails.
I never play beat 'em ups.
Quite the blossoming vocabulary.
The slave learns quickly.
Despite all that, I'm having a really good time with this. Also, I really appreciate that they're just kind of standing there while I'm fucking them up. Yo, accidental parry? Yo, that was dope.
Plan! The master is furious!
The master is furious.
Is that...
It was not, it was, I didn't mean to parry, but it actually worked out well. And same with that second one there. Getting some accidental parries in here, that's dope. Oh, I was trying to be cool with a charged up hit, but I was not cool enough. There we go. It really gibifies them. It's pretty sweet. Wand of Gamelon, yes. It's improvised uterine device, yes. That's just like, yeah, I wasn't until I got here. Big punch. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna fucking delete his ass. It's probably not a great move to use with this for the purpose of building up good combos, because it just fucking liquefies bad guys. But if the purpose is to, you know, kill things and make them not alive anymore, then it's great. I'm never very good at juggling bad guys in games like this. Like, I try a lot to catch them in the air. And I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it. Like, surely there's a way to do it. I keep trying to set up dive kicks. This dive kick seemed like a really cool way to do some cool guy shit. Oops. Well, that was another unintentional, but very much I'll take the credit for it. Kind of parry there. I like those. can be a hottie in a bad way. Is hottie in a bad way what baddie ultimately means? Like, is that a correct assumption that if she's a baddie, that means like, yo, she's like hot in a way that is bad for my mental and or physical health, but that is what makes the situation that much more appealing? Let me just off-screen murder you real quick. Don't mind me. Rank S. Interact with the shop.
What is it doing here? They were meant to.
There we go. I was gonna say, how do I interact? $5,000. I can do an upgrade. Health, speed, all these things. More IEDs. Zoidberg Samurai. Hell yeah. Oh, that makes more sense, Elgaso. Yeah. For those that like getting hit. I mean, I shouldn't be getting hit. So you can spam the EX moves more. I would say let's do health for sure. That's like a solid
climb of my chosen one.
Solid approach.
Now they're fated to be squandered by you.
We do have like a very anime run, don't we?
Master, you despise the biomecha. Their
We have an anime run and a
breathing. If I had
a crab stance.
All you do is act. Reckless. With no ability to see things through to their obvious end.
This ends atop the megacity, with the Sultan's head in my hands.
If you think Isamu would have...
The pilot defies the master.
He's not.
I'll confess, I'm having a hard time like following a bunch of it. Yeah, that charge punch is dope. I think they've probably altered these things a lot to be a little bit more useful. Also, don't mind me just comboing people off screen. I know visually it looks like garbage, but functionally it's working great. Rank E. Probably because I took so long in the menu. Can I like hit the bad guy? I can't hit the bad guy. Meerkat says, that's not the description, but that's what I was vibing for, Alex. So yes. I love that strike the earth, summon a fucking flesh demon move. That's I like that one right there. Some of these strong attacks are very fast when used correctly. For anybody that is that are or is fighting game enthusiasts, I hope you're really impressed by my very frequently reoccurring one-hit combos. Like I was noticing earlier, it said one-hit combo, two-hit combo, and I'm over here like, wow, I feel so empowered with these big numbers I'm pulling off.
So,
ooh, a boss. There's the Warhammer guy.
Pathetic. I'll trade your skin for my next promotion.
Honestly, Meerkat, that's the trade-off, baby. Oh, he's got fancy stuff. So I have to like have to be like not a complete dumbass. What's the button? This one. No. Crap, what's the button to... Oh, my bar's not full, that's why. Oh, wrong button. Shit. Now that I'm like trying to do things, I'm embarrassing myself. We broke his armor. Oof. Oof. And I was really leaning very heavily on just spam attacks and not worry about the details. I think I need to figure out more how well, basically everything else works. Spamming attacks is one thing, but I need to figure out how literally everything else works. The good news is that there is a very generous checkpoint. Keep ending up behind him. Oops. Got that first hit pretty early on this time. My meter is full, by the way. Oh my god. Trying to like get on the other side of him. That actually worked out really well earlier. Boop, boop. Oof. Maybe I need to try to parry more. Maybe that's a strat. Oof. He shot me once and I'm dead. Darth Vader into Warhammer. Yeah, absolutely. That is an extremely accurate description. So what's the button to activate the kill things and get health back move? I need to like have that figured out. Ouch. Come on, I was ducking, bro. Oof. That one hurts a lot. There we go. So that's like level 1. Yeah, it's kind of nice getting on the other side of him like that. When you can kind of pull some cool guy moves. Starting off pretty good here. Oh, he does a bunch. All right, is it this one? No. That's a grenade. Shit. What button is it? My bar's not full, but it's glowing blue. Fuck, what was it? Yeah, maybe I should just try to go for broke. I don't think I can check the menu is the problem. Oof, I still got. Can I pause it? What button's the use the cool guy, the cool like glowy thing that lets you get you like you do lifesteal when you do damage. Options. Or not, yeah, controller binds. So is it burst? Back. Yeah, we can just try it now because the bar is full, I think. It was this. Okay, so it's right. Okay, so that of course is gonna. Well, this will just be a throwaway round. I could have sworn I tried that button though. I tried like every button I could think of. Jesus, that does so much damage. Oops. It's a weird audio balancing thing. I was noticing a little bit earlier, but I wasn't like it wasn't too distracting. But now it's a bit more distracting. Now there's less happening. There's like some weird things where certain attacks they have like cause very little sound. Even though the animation is flashy, then other things that should be fairly mundane come in a lot louder in the mix than I would expect. Which I feel like there's like some weird balancing shenanigans going down. All right, so I need to remember it's that R1. Yeah, like all those attacks, I didn't hear anything. There we go. God, and the knockback for that is nuts too. So yeah, just getting the dash timings correctly is the big one. Oh, that's why I'm losing the blue thing. It's because I'm dashing too much. So if you spam the dash, you're gonna get punished. Oh shit. You spam the dash, you're gonna get punished. And I was getting punished. Oh, maybe it's getting quiet because I'm getting lower on health. Maybe that's what that means. Okay, so dashing has a cost. Maybe I should try parrying then? Because you can't interrupt his attacks. It's like keep getting in this weird situation where I'm like, we're like occupying the same space and I'm kind of swinging past him, which makes it weird. Ouch. Yeah, so you can't use that unless the bar is absolutely full. But that's just it's like I need to dash though, man. I can't not dash. Yeah, I think you're right. The fire wave you probably can't dash. The parry, that is the projectile. The big attack I would hope you can. That like big one, the one that fucks all of my health, because it has a huge wind up to it. I presumably I can parry that one, and maybe that's what I should be trying. Oof. Yeah, that one. Oh, except I sort of interrupted him. It looked like I parried something. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, no, crap, that's not what I wanted at all. That's using the, like, knock them away move. I wanted the thing that lets me, it gives me a little halo. And I get like some health steal. That's what I was trying to figure out. That was just doing the get away from me move. And I need to go through that tutorial like 4 more times. Yeah, that was the burst. Yeah, exactly. I want the what was it? The golden burst? Yeah, okay, it's because it's yellow now. Yeah. So if I don't do anything, there we go. I guess I can just activate it now. If I don't do any dodges, I'm getting some health steal now. The problem, of course, is now my meter's very low. Oh, right, he can reach from the other side. I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, it's, I think, a lot of damage. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was the strat. Just do the charge punches, like charge all the way, and that'll fuck him up. That's a hard fight. Damn. Because like so much of the game, you're just, well, so much of the first couple levels, you're just told, I mean, you just keep spamming attacks, you're fine. But knowing that for some real juicy boys, you got to do the big charge punches in clutch moments. And kind of be able to yeah, juggle the dash mechanic with that little meter that allows you to do other stuffs. That meter that lets you pull off the cool maneuvers. So it's like, do I want the health steal ability, or do I want to be able to dash some scary attacks? Oh, it's expensive though. Okay, I saw we had it. Like, we unlocked it. I was like, oh, cool. Can I just have it? No, we have to actually buy it. So it would put us in debt. I don't think it works that way. Sorry. What's our character's name? Show? Sorry, Show. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer. Yeah, Show, the Red Devil. Not Shoe.
You can still turn back, Show. The calamities are not yet involved. Return to the temple. Your punishment will be severe, but it will be nothing compared to the horrors of the megacity.
I'm not coming back until it's finished.
You cannot comprehend what it is you are starting.
So it's a dude's voice that's a protagonist. So I'm not sure who the horny murder lady is. But she was really enjoying the fact that we were killing bad guys. And of course, this looks a lot like the area we were in earlier in the Quick mod.
The slave understands the pilot.
How could you possibly
understand? X is the woman, is the horny lady. Yeah, I think you're right. It's the armor. We're inside of her, boys. We are inside of her. Have a good night, Rusa. Thank you for hanging out with us as always. Always a pleasure. Warning. Alright. I keep trying to attack them while they're still in the background, technically. I wonder if this can be one of those games where it's a breeze up until the it's like an absolute walk in the park up until the bosses happen, because that boss was the first one, and he buttered my bread, he buttered my biscuits with the greatest of ease. Well, these guys do have super armor. But not much of it, honestly. And we've already fought them before, so this is old hat. Ouch. Was that a grab? Is that what I was doing? Yeah, it's a grab to do like a little... Now I want to do it intentionally. What's a claw move? I thought it was like grabbing him for some kind of like... Some kind of cool aerial combo shenanigans. Nice of them to keep feeding me bodies. I mean, keep supplying the bad guys with employment opportunities? Is that a way to phrase it? Splatter that guy, oh my god. Just liquefying them is very satisfying. A bad guy falling over is one thing. Being turned into a fountain of blood and guts is something else. I still am kind of curious if that one part on the options menu that said violence on or off, you turn it off and it removes all violence. So instead of hitting each other with swords and beating the shit out of each other, it's that everyone turns into friends. It's a friendship simulator. Even a fully charged punch does not break through their super armor. Stop getting up, bro. Like that.
The master will die for his sins.
All right.
Master.
This is a long elevator, by the way.
No, the master.
Half health, by the way. I could get some juice. Oh shit. Oh shit.
A guardian
Cutscene.
and a defective slave unit. Now it all makes sense. Prepare for a perfect death.
Do you have any idea who I am?
I don't care. I am the Sovcom's blade.
Oh, so maybe he's like a proper boss battle. Maybe this is supposed to be super hard. Maybe this is... maybe I'm supposed to get my ass kicked. He's, he knows what he's doing. He's played this video game before. Yeah.
You must
That was...
have thought this slave unit would bring you power. But power is nothing without...
That was something where there's just no way.
Anavaka, well done, young man. But the residential sector is under my jurisdiction. The defense force will take things from here. In
Earth Defense Force? EDF?
and liberty for all.
General
Liberty.
Thorman,
He's been playing too much Helldivers.
Anavaka is the final triumph of our holy leader, and as such, supersedes all territorial claims.
There absolutely are some Warhammer-isms going on here.
Of course, I must have been blinded by my sense of duty.
Is it true?
Exactly, Silver Red.
A pilot and a slave have risen against our holy father? Ah, Uriel. Nothing to worry
Uriel
about,
Septim.
my boy. Just a poor, misguided fool and a defective slave unit. Improperly disposed of, it would seem. Trot along now. Let your elders sort this out.
This is ridiculous. The first Guardian...
It's the person from the first game.
And Anavaka just
Quake mod.
to kill it. It could have valuable secrets.
Yes, thank you, Enyo. That is exactly my point.
I hope you fucking die, Thorman.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Shut up, all of you!
No. Again?
Oh,
Anavaka,
you ever just scream and explode for no reason?
Pilot, show, jump!
It was an eventful level. Hey, we got an S rating. I didn't die, and we stayed above half health. Average style was C, which is to say, cool. C for cool. And S rank. S rank confirmed. Hell yeah, babe. Hell yeah, baby. I have $1,000 to my name still. So even though I got an S rank and did some cool shit, I can't afford shit. I can get some new pallets. that I can't afford. Some new shaders that I also can't afford. But, you know, we're unlocking things. We're pulling some moves. Well, this game is good. I'm liking this so far. We do need to wrap it up, though. It's getting pretty late. But that's just a little taste of what we have lots more of left to do. I don't think this is going to be a super long game. If I go to level select, so that was 4 levels. That was 4 levels. Yeah, that was the first world of sorts. First chapter, maybe. It doesn't really tell us how many chapters there are. I guess we could look it up if we really wanted to. There will be crazy boss battle. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. There will be crazy boss battles that kick the shit out of me. There will be probably main levels that won't be too bad, I don't think. Exit menu. But yeah, the boss battles are clearly going to be where I'm going to have to get good. And in fact, maybe it would behoove me to maybe off-stream refamiliarize myself with some of those mechanics. A burst move is one thing which can be helpful for crowd control. But yeah, like knowing when to use and how to use certain key features is going to be a big one for sure. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Looking forward to more of it. We'll play more of this week. The dare drop campaign for this game ends in a little bit more than a week, so we got you know, some time, and we did knock out like half of the dares for tonight alone. I'm not gonna do any giveaways tonight just because I need to set them up in the Discord server, but we're gonna be doing the giveaways through the Discord server. So if anybody would like, would be interested in any of the games that are mentioned in this command right here in the chat there, if any of those games would catch your eye and would tickle your pickle, then including this game will be one of the games that we'll be able to give away as we accomplish dares. If any of those catch your wandering eye, then we'll be doing some giveaways through my Discord server in the coming days and coming maybe week or so, probably less than a week. And all you'll need to do in order to enter into any of these giveaways, we'll actually be doing a raffle. In order to enter into the raffle, all you'll need to do is just post in our Discord server on one of the giveaway channels. We don't have any giveaway channels open right now because no giveaways are open for entry. No raffles are open for entry. But yeah, when the raffles are open for entry, you would just go to the Discord server, post a message, any message at all, into the channel for the raffle, and then I'll draw a name from the list of peeps, and then it's nice and simple. Nice and simple. So anyway, if you're not in the Discord server, I'd recommend doing so. Joining it, that is. Recommend joining it. It's free to do so. It is not subscriber only, so no purchase necessary. And we do have verification set up. We have you verify with a real phone number and email address. That, of course, is on Discord's end. I don't see any of that information, but just for verification purposes. So we want to make sure that the people entering into these giveaways are real people. It's a wild concept, I know. But yeah, hope everyone had a nice evening tonight, and thank you again to Shake and C. Dudson and XGF for many very generous raids tonight. Super, super kind. Really nice people all throughout. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and find a raid target. We're going to be playing more of this game and a few other games this week. If we finish up this game super, super soon, I'll probably... Actually, no, we're going to be doing Ultros. We do be doing a little bit more Ultros, most likely tomorrow, because there's one more dare I want to try to suss out if possible. So more Ultros for sure this week, more of this game this week for sure. And if there's time, if we like beat this game super, super fast, I might switch to... there's a few other dare drop games I'm considering, but haven't signed up for yet. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I've got a few kind of in my back pocket I'm waiting on, but yeah, lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff in the future. Appreciate people hanging out with us. Thank you, Silverent, as well. I appreciate you, bud. Especially people that have played this game, or at least played the demo. Like, you know, getting that kind of intel is very helpful, because you can tell I'm not great at these kinds of games. I'm learning. I've got much to learn. Now, as far as raid targets go, we have a number of friends live. Let's go with... I know we raided Cap Corgi and 420 Blaze It last week. Yeah, Ultros is really good. We only played it we've only streamed it once, but yeah, there's lots more I want to do with that game. And like I said, there's one more dare I'm going to try to knock out, possibly tomorrow if I can swing it. Possibly tomorrow. Yeah, as far as raid targets go, does anybody have any raid suggestions? Because there's a few people that would be suitable raids for raid targets, that is. But most of them are people we've raided fairly recently. So if anyone has any suggestions, I'm all ears. I am all ears. I'm actually other organs. I'm not just ears, but ears are part of my human body. There's probably a better way I could have phrased that. You're doing better. Well, thank you, Silver. And although, like you said, you didn't get a tutorial, at least I got a tutorial, so I was able to be prompted with some very helpful mechanics. That, yeah, needless to say. Because yeah, otherwise though, yeah, for raid targets, no, we haven't raided Humstorm in a while. In fact, I haven't seen her go live in a while. Come to think of it, let's raid Humstorm. She's been, I think she's been kind of laying low. I think she's been working on a few other things. She's only been live for about an hour, about 2 hours, I think. So she's doing some Fortnite. She tends to do lots of stuff with their community, lots of multiplayer games with their community, lots of goofy commentary stuff. She's kind of a piss goblin. She's kind of a weird, degenerate piss goblin. But honestly, so am I. You know, I'd be lying to my teeth if I were to say that was anything other than delightful. So, and Humstorm is delightful. She was an El Gaso raid suggestion a while back, and we like her a lot. She's really cool. And she will absolutely she will be excited to see us. She will hit us with some weird and extremely unhinged things right when we pop in. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good because that's exactly the kind of energy that I love with my stream. Is I try to bring an acceptable amount of unhingedness everywhere I go, including streams and otherwise. So anyway, like I said, socials link is in the chat. It's got the Discord thing, like I said earlier. Discord servers where we're going to be doing the giveaways over the next couple days. Otherwise, it's got my social media in there as well. I try to post clips to TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, all those places. I try to post clips on this place maybe once a week. Try to have a presence on all the platforms as well as I can. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it, friends. If there's any change to the kind of planned schedule for this week, I'll post in the Discord server. There's a weekly schedule channel where all schedule updates go. I realize I actually never did post a schedule for this week. I realized I actually forgot to post a schedule, but the basic gist is that, yeah, more of this game and Ultros this week, with maybe a bonus third game kind of on Thursday or Friday, but we'll see. We'll kind of play that by ear, but yeah, I've kind of got a loose plan. So if that loose plan deviates, the weekly schedules channel in the Discord server will have all updates accordingly. Good night, friends. Thanks again for hanging out. Thank you again to Shake the Box and XGF2 and C. Dudson, who in quick succession hit us with a bunch of raids, a bunch of cool homies. Appreciate you guys. Good night, everybody. I'll see you over in Homestorm's channel. Good night.
Hey, where are these hoses at? Hey! Fuck your life. Bing bong.